Head along and
Hello, good morning, sir. Future Chunks, how you doing? How you doing, boys? Sup, Killer Queen? I'm not Killer Queen. Unfortunately, when I made this name up, I was not into JoJo's yet. I was very, very young. The JoJo's anime was not even real at that point. Welcome on in, sir. Welcome on in to the adventures of Henry that are might be ending, not really sure. To be honest with you, Noel, welcome on in. Hello. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I don't know if I want to finish the game or do more side things with this thing that I unlocked. I know that I need to go back to this area for the main quest, so we're gonna do that. What? What's happening? I'm not in a building. What's the problem? Leave me alone. There we go. So yeah, yesterday we kind of unlocked the village. I can make my own village. And it can make me a lot of money, apparently. The problem is, the big problem is, I know nothing. it's basically like an entirely new game for me, to me. Which means that either we finish the game today, or we go for the end of the week. Because I will play this mini game, which is like an entire new game within the game, until Friday. But I haven't decided what to do yet. So we're gonna do this, which is the main quest for now. And then we're gonna decide on everything else later. You know nothing, Kira Snow. Yep, exactly. I am Jon Snow. I am that guy. The guy that the writers forgot about when they were writing the ending of the series. The guy whose karmic goal in life, even after coming back from death, was to yell at the dragon really loud and fucking kill his cousin. God. Oh god, the incompetence, the levels of incompetence those guys would, dude. Oh, let me not rant again about Game of Thrones, please. Please, the moment you mention it. Like, I don't like, you know, the word triggered, but legitimately that just pushes my buttons. Every single time. God, dude, how did they butcher this series so much? And you know, they butchered it, and they probably ruined everything for why does this keep happening? I need the money for operating costs. The operating costs are taken care of. Yeah, but dragons are really old, so probably didn't like loud noises. If they're really old, wouldn't they not be able to hear the loud noises, though? Is that even gonna work?
Let's see how strong those walls are. Let it rip!
Question, why do they not call it what it is? Like, isn't that basically a catapult with extra steps? Why do they call it a trebuchet? Is it that the specific... Oh, no. Oh, God.
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have a range in no time.
I was sure about that. Woohoo! Yeah, woohoo, Jin. That didn't work out. Pro top, not tip, top. Don't ever tell chat your trigger conditions. That is true. But I think you guys should have known by now. Every single time anybody mentions Game of Thrones, I get triggered. Every single time. You should know that.
They're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water.
Who's coming?
You'll be all right.
Who is it?
Who's coming?
Oh, thank you.
There's an army on the way.
That's what I was asking.
And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Okay, maybe they're friends.
Havel Medic. He's surely not coming to help us.
Why?
Not that bastard. I have a score to
Okay,
settle.
yeah, let's put that aside and make friends. How about that? Maybe it's time to let, you know, let past be past. Let bygones be bygones. Just saying. Maybe. Okay, camera is good.
Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine. How many men?
I think they're gonna help.
Exactly.
I think we're gonna make them help.
And they will probably be here by dawn.
So
Whoopsie.
soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear,
We'd be finished.
Okay,
Just as
how are
Toth
they
has been
different?
planning.
The sneaky weasel.
Trebuchets are like longer catapults, essentially?
Not this time, though.
Because that's what it seems, like longer range catapults.
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Hey, what is up, Mike?
If my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Oh, he's an old man and his joints are telling
We'll
him
make a
that it's
stand
gonna
here, I and
rain.
Radzig's men.
I can relate to that.
You will
Hey,
wait
what is up,
until
Mike?
they charge
Welcome on in,
us,
sir.
And then strike them from the
I'm not
rear.
there yet
Here
for the, you know,
and here.
bones hurting when rain comes, but
Have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townbrook.
I will be soon.
It might just work.
Jensen do Kubos Zoara sa Miami? Ne.
Someone in the
No.
encampments in case they do come out of Tom.
Ο Γιάννης θα πάει να κάνει διακοπές. Και καλά κάνει το παιδί.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out.
Έπαιζε ξύλο τόσο καιρό στο Μιλγόκι. Ήρθε η ώρα να ηρεμήσει λίγο. Καλησπέρα κύριε chat. Catapults are tension or torsion twisted ropes while trebuchets are massive falling counterweight and leverage. Okay, so the mechanics are different. The function is different. The result is the same, but they fundamentally function in a different way. Okay, I see. Thank you.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
What do you need?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded. Captain Robard will be leading...
So you're all useless.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander. But many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Oh no.
So?
I mean you, Henry.
But...
I see. Well, yeah, that's like that. I know that they don't have like a spoon in the end, but functionally, they look the same. And they kind of do the same, you know? There are wooden things that are made to, you know, just slingshot things over there. Throw them over there. I don't know. Yeah. I get it. The trebuchets are much more powerful, essentially, right? Due to the way they're made and the way they function. Children aren't allowed to play with trebuchet? Of course they're not. Are they allowed to play with catapults? That's news to me. Yeah, trebuchets are fairly stronger. I can use heavier boulders made to smash fortress walls. In Lord of the Rings, there we go. That's why you have that knowledge. Of course. Like, I always called everything catapults. The ones used in the Battle of Helm's Deep are catapults. Yeah, I know that. Like, I know what a catapult is. But I always assumed, like, the trebuchet was basically a catapult that... I don't know. Like, longer range catapult, kind of. I had a catapult as a kid. What did you throw with? What did you throw with that? With how much padding Henry's wearing right now, we can safely launch him into the trebuchet. That is very true. Yeah, we can launch him into the building, into the... into the castle with the trebuchet, no problem. I want to be a vanguard. I'm no hero. I'm no hero. I am Batman. But I guess I should be, because I will make a difference, right? Supposedly.
Now hear me well, Henry. There are whole cemeteries full of heroes who rush...
It was a handheld catapult.
And if the first human you meet runs you through...
We believe that if we want, right? I believe you. No, I won't. I will leave that if I want to believe that.
You and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet. Don't underestimate the task I'm setting. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short range and not attack too soon. And
okay.
Conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react.
Okay, that sounds good.
Should start to push. We need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep... That's what I like to hear.
I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but okay.
Join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to retake.
Can they wait for a couple of days until I go and do my management thingies? Is that okay? Or can you give me like a good gear?
If you thought you'd be spending the whole siege sitting on your arses playing dice and swilling ale, you were sadly mistaken.
That is bad for the morale. Shut up,
down on us with his band of goat fuckers.
Dude. Okay, this guy's an idiot. Every self-respecting person should own a catapult. Oh, that is right. Yeah, I do not own one, but I do not really respect myself. That tracks. That tracks. Okay, so where am I supposed to go now? Let's see. So we have this. When you're ready to go... When you're ready, go to the battleground. Okay, so I can take like 3-4 hours. Find a priest willing to go to Talmberg. I tried. There's no priest willing to go to Talmberg. And if I go there, they're gonna kill me. They don't like me in that town. They don't like me at all. Okay, let me see if there's any other side kind of quests that I can do. I don't care about this. Maybe this is gonna be chill. This as well. I don't care. I moved from rubber bands to the Black Widow catapult. That is a big upgrade. That is a big upgrade, man. Your parents should be proud. Well, I guess they're the one that bought it to you. Hey, Mrs. Lendy, welcome on in, sir. I saw you boys were talking on Discord yesterday. I couldn't join you when you were. And when I came back home, sadly, you were not there. But hope everything went well. How was the... I saw you were playing Sekiro. How was the Sekiro boss killing? You could take like 3 to 4 months and they won't mind. Are you sure about that? Because I am looking for... That's not gonna be very realistic. Oh no, it's stuck again. Wait. Okay, we're good. Because I'm thinking of maybe going here, sneaking in. I talked to this guy, by the way, and he doesn't want to come. So I don't know, like, what the game expects me to do when the guy straight up tells me, I'm not gonna do this, leave. And I'm like, okay, thank you. Like, what exactly does the game want me to do? Kidnap him? We were chilling? Nice. Did you beat the game? You start with the slingshot as a kid. Eventually, you'll have to move Sheet's weaponry. Of course you have to. You are being trained to, you know, lay siege anyway, right? At some point in your life, well, you will have to. One way or another. Time to make gyudon? I want some. I miss gyudon! And I miss Japan. A lot. In RPGs, time revolves around the protagonist. I know that, but this game, specifically, usually has a lot of quests that have a timer. And when the quests are time sensitive, by logic, in the game, they always have like a timer. Now, this might be one that you cannot fail, but in a lot of cases, in main and side quests, this game has had a timer. So it has kind of trained me to think that it's real life logic, not game logic. But if this is game logic, we go back to game logic with this, that's fine by me. Well, Sekiro boss killing didn't take long since I beat Ishin first try. You first tried Ishin? How the fuck did you first try Ishin? Dude, like, what the... Fuck off. Fuck off. How did you first try Ishin? What? That is actually insane. What? Yeah, did you know in Pokemon Sun and Moon, you can get a Salamence at level 9 to 12, just encounter a Bagon and let him do a SOS battle. No, I have no idea what an SOS battle is. Welcome on, Influx. I don't even own those games, so... True, in these games, they sprinkle enough times sensitive quests to keep you guessing. That is annoying. That's not to keep you guessing. That is giving you... telling you to do one thing and then telling you to do another. Telling you that our game works in real life logic, and then telling you that our game sometimes works in real life logic, sometimes doesn't. That is annoying. That is immersion breaking. So, I don't like that. But, it is what it is. Hopefully, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 doesn't jump back and forth between the two. Zol is my witness, by the way. No, I do believe that you did it. But how the did you did that? Did you do that? How? I don't understand. Ishin is a 4-phase boss, which with the first phase being relatively easy, very easy. But the next 3 build up on everything that each other does. Like, phase 1 of Ishin builds up, phase 2 of Ishin builds up on phase 1, and phase 3 builds up on phase 2 and phase 1. Oh. It's a skill issue? It is. It is a big skill issue. For me, because it took me about like 200 tries, he did it in the first try. How can you first try Ishin? I don't understand. It was not hard. I didn't even die once. Yeah, I understand. You said you first tried him. That means you didn't die once. I don't understand how. You died to Owl Father 6 times and you didn't die to Ishin once? I don't understand. This guy has like godlike reflexes. Why are you not playing something like ping pong for like as a professional athlete? Why are you wasting your time with economics? Like, go and do something with your reflexes, man. How? Also, what quest is this? What is the name of the quest? Cold Steel Hold Blood. Get potions some other way. Oh, I have that too. Persuade Sowbones from the monastery to come to Talberg. Okay, let's go do that real quick. I'm pretty sure that we will need all of those in order to make a good trebuchet. Will they have a problem with me in the monastery, though? I don't think so. It's gotta be fine, surely. In my blind KCD2 run, I failed my first time sensitive quest and I started treating every quest as such. It added immersion, even if it was completely foul. But that's the thing, though. It doesn't add immersion when you realize that some of them are and some of them aren't. It does the exact opposite. You realize it's a game because the game breaks its own rules. I don't like that. Like if you lay down your rules, follow them. Follow your own damn rules. How do you expect me to want to follow your rules if you don't follow them? What is up, mobs? Tell them to play Ninja Gaiden Master Ninja. What? Ninja Gaiden? I haven't played Ninja Gaiden. I cannot tell anyone to play Ninja Gaiden. That's a very difficult game. But maybe Slendy. Oh, you're talking to Slendy? By them, you mean Slendy? Him. Slendy, play Ninja Gaiden. Like, what the fuck? Play like another difficult game. I don't know. But he's gonna like one-shot everything in Ninja Gaiden too. The guy's like, this guy has insane reflexes, dude. What is up, Yogurt? Aloo, aloo, aloo. Oh, come on in. Yeah, I need to bring people over here. Yeah, we might be good. People might not have a problem with me in this area. Am I fat? No, we're good. Okay. I mean, in no resurrection, Owl Papa 2 was streaky because I had trouble rotating the camera when he disappeared. That was your own problem? Dude, again, just go to the Olympics or something. I don't know. Do something with your gift. Start playing fighting games and play them. Fuck my life. Play them competitively. Make some money. The fact that they called Dr. Sowbones back then tells you everything you need to know about the state of medicine. Yeah. But I don't really know where they could be here. Like, I think this guy is one. Like Nicodemus. But I'm pretty sure he told me that he cannot come.
You're the one who's in charge?
Yes, I'm...
Monks so old they...
Oh, if bad I should...
Oh, isn't this Nicodemus?
I've come to our...
Again?
Their lordships have laid...
Sadly, I can't...
And what if I help...
Yes, then I'd be willing to go.
Oh, that's right. He gave me a quest.
Everything has been put to right.
Very well.
Talk to Johanka.
Johanka. Okay, so he's given me a side quest that I'm ignoring. I see what's happening. Okay. Okay, let's talk to Johanka. We kind of need to. Where is Johanka? Johanka doesn't exist, apparently. There is no such person in the map. Either that or I'm going insane. Johanka asked me to... Oh, that guy's Johanka? Oh. Johanka sounds like a girl's name. Anyway. I should have a look in the infirmary and see how they're doing. Oh, so just go in here and talk to them? Hey guys, how we doing? You dying still?
Christ,
What are you making such a...
a fuss? Hurts like...
Maybe I could...
Oh, I forgot. God be with you.
Okay. How are you doing?
God.
Tell me more.
Please, help me.
Doesn't the monastery...
They give us some.
And Ishin, I don't know, he does fair damage, so you can tank everything when you get hit, and he's red attack, you just dodge it. I'm telling you, your reflexes are incredible.
Do you have enough?
Enough to sub.
Maybe if I...
That.
Okay, we need to do that too.
Anything else?
Look.
Well, it is a little crowded.
Crowded.
I was playing
I had to leave some of
MKX
the
Mortal
supplies
Kombat
over
10.
there, even
That
at
is?
night. And have you?
Hmm.
I
Is that
tried
Mortal Kombat?
out loud?
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't know, do something with your gift, man. Like, that is insane.
All right, that's all I...
God bless.
Yeah, we'll see. I really don't see anything.
These wounds have been well taken care of.
Nice, yeah. I love that I am here to judge the doctors'
Quiet.
like how well they're doing. How well the doctors are doing. How are you, sir? Oh, that's our friend, Matthias. I remember him.
These wounds have been well taken care of.
Okay. So, oh, I need to do those 2 quests then. Okay, let's do them. Maybe we can organize a FIFA tournament. I don't own FIFA. That would be great, but I do not own a single FIFA game. I was a Pro Evolution Soccer kid, and the moment that we stopped, I dipped. The moment Pro Evolution Soccer died, I dipped from football games. Find out how to get better conditions for the sick. Hey, man.
How are the...
Others.
How can I help you?
That's true.
Come and
Okay, we'll figure it out. Hey, Mark. Oh. Hi, Mark. Appreciate the follow, my guy. Welcome on in. You don't only treat the wounded.
So
well, there were.
if only...
You were there.
What do you...
Baron and the last.
Thank you.
Wounded from Skalitz. Why are they so badly provided for?
Why? How is that?
But I have because the
Can't you do anything?
unfortunately and the cut.
And the local custodian?
I tried it.
Okay, you tried him. I'll try him too.
I can't believe...
I know
That's all.
So,
you're not the only.
I just won't get any sleep.
how about...
Certainly,
reliable?
some of the and some.
He can make it, right?
Thanks.
I really don't. Why? Why do I do it? Ayo gone? Ayo Gog? Ayo, you know, I'll call you Ayo. Welcome on in, Ayo. Oh, it's you, Jin? Welcome on in. Well, welcome back, Jin. Hello. Mortal Kombat 10, okay. We were talking with Zol about Tainted Grail remake a lot. Tainted Grail? You're talking about another game. You're talking about a different game, wait. You're talking about the remake that Zol is playing. That's not Tainted Grail, it's Gothic remake. He was streaming the game as well, so I can agree with everything he said besides the lore thingy since you don't know the OG game. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But, so is it good or not? Because there is a demo, so how is the demo? What's the... I'm pretty sure that Zol doesn't like it. But what's the consensus between you two? Good, bad, anything in between? Also, we had a lot of fun yesterday. We laughed so hard because some crazy bugs happened while he streamed the game. We're talking about Gothic 1 remake, right? Hero's more like a fuck around and find out kind of guy. You mean in what sense? That in the sense that I fuck around? No, I don't. In the sense that I'm not the one initiating anything, and you know, if people initiate, yes, yeah. But I'm a good dude. I don't create problems. I only deal with them. Okay, I guess I should make the potion here. Is that why we're here? Where can I do some potion making? Huh? Oh, cook. Okay, we're cooking. No. I was like, we're gonna cook meth. What? Is it here? No. Here? No. Am I losing my mind? I mean, you're more fuck around, find out than FIFA. Oh, FAFO than FIFA. Ah, I see what you did there. Give it some time. There you go. Maybe he's the one that I need to talk to.
Respects to you.
I'm helping it. Yeah.
Good.
I'm mainly.
Well, that's not.
His hands are tied.
And why?
Because I will kill you. How about that? I'll pay you. Oh, I don't have any money. It's 20. Maybe this will help. Yes.
She has a kind heart. Everyone can see how deeply she cares about the wound.
This is the first or the second KCD. It is the first one, Mark. It's KCD1.
She's bound to be impressed.
Maybe you're right. It will cost me something.
TIL. What is TIL? Guys, stop using those.
Should be able to help.
TIL. Fuffo. What I know, Fuffo is fuck around and find out. That is what Fuffo means. What is TIL? The instance. I don't know. Hey, I'm 42. Give me a break. Why are you using TIL if you're 42? Give me a break. I'm 32. I don't know what those things are. Like, the only thing that I know is fuck around and find out. Okay, wait. So what did we say with this? What did we do to this guy? Did we commit to helping? Get sufficient game meat and bring it to Johanka. Game meat. Okay. So just pork is gonna be fine, I suppose? So I can just kill a couple of pigs and we're Gucci? There's a pig here. I can go and kill it. Like, I didn't know that I would need to kill pigs again, but, you know, it's okay. Hopefully, nobody's gonna mind. But yeah, we're gonna go and kill some pigs. What else can we do? Oh, there are no indicators on the map, so I just have to kind of, you know, go by feeling. That's what you get when you fail at the other missions that you do. When you fail in the... What is it? The stealth mission that I had. That is my fault. That is on me.
Good luck to you.
No, good luck to me. Yeah, thank you. I need that luck. Hi, Matthias. TIL meaning. What? Okay, wait. The game looked very good to me. The world and lore is also to me as well. But the problems were huge. Lockpicking is impossible without AI. What? Combat is bad. Some quality of life is bad. Ah, that's sad. Like people were saying before the game came out that it will be horrible, but I held hope because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of love for that franchise. It's like a cult classic. I cannot speak. A cult classic. People love it. It's like Nier, kind of. So I thought it would be great if it actually received a proper remake. But apparently it didn't. Zol said that if you want to play the game, just play the original. Okay, I see. I see.
Get going.
I will.
Is something the matter?
I'm not in your house now. Shut up. Go to sleep. Today I learned, kids these days. Today I learned. No. Abbreviations and stuff like that is what the kids use. You shouldn't be using them, and because I'm not using them either. What a language. I don't know what. Fuck around and find out. And TIL. And today I learned means, and I'm 36. And I'm 32. I don't... Oh yeah. This is definitely not time sensitive. Fuckers. Who said that, Mike? Let's ban Mike. Ban him! And then mod him. And then give him a sub and ban him again. And this is not time sensitive. Nope, that's wrong.
If you thought you'd be spending the whole siege sitting on your arses playing dice and swilling ale, you were sadly mistaken. Medic is bearing down on us with his band of goat fuckers.
Today I learned the meaning of today I learned. Yep, exactly. This is medieval GTA. It kind of is, but not really. You cannot really do whatever you can, like everything that you can do in Grand Theft Auto. Like there are some things that are not possible. Some NPCs that you cannot kill, which I would love to be able to kill.
Get ready in the ravine before the bridge.
Get pranked.
We'll drain their blood.
It wasn't me. Who was it? Show yourself. I'm gonna ban you. Not really. Maybe. Well, show yourself and we'll see. I was talking in abstract about KCD2. Yeah, sure. Surely. That fuck around and find out thing's gonna, we're gonna prove it. We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna see what's what. Okay, so apparently, we could go to the monastery and help the people, but we don't have enough time to do that. So we cannot have doctors, so our people will die. We also don't have a priest, so our people will not have faith. And what is the other thing that I'm missing? Is there anything that I can actually do? Let's see. Get the potions some other way. Can I make the potions? We need 60 potions. Nah, there's no way. Okay, we just stop. We can do whatever we want. It's fine. I did what I could, okay? It's good enough. Where's my horse? There it is. Let's go, boy. Girl. Sorry. I always forget. Also, don't expect to pick any locks. Yeah, you said it's bad, right? You said lock picking is like horrible. You cannot do it. The thing alone was just beyond me because I know the type of puzzles. I know that type of puzzle, I guess. But they really hard and require like a good puzzle solving skills, which is not meant to be a lockpicking minigame. Oh, so it's not really lockpicking. It's puzzle solving with a lockpicking skin. I see. Was that in the in the original? You know, if that's what the original did, I think that, you know, them preserving that would be actually what they should do. Unless it becomes like really, really annoying. Which it probably does become. Today I learned this quest is indeed time sensitive, useful for my upcoming KCD1 hardcore honest Henry run. Thanks, shut up. You're using me as a fucking like guinea pig. Can't possibly be any worse than Ice 1 lock picking on control. Oh, KCD1 picking on lock controller. Yeah, that is horrible. It is probably worst because the logic is different. It's not about, you know, having a steady hand. It's probably more about solving like an intricate puzzle. Which lock picking, you can argue, is about, but it depends on what the game is trying to do. But yeah, now you know. Your little guinea pig tried and failed. Because of your guys' advice. I hate you. But if I can be of help, then that is fine. No, the lockpicking in As the OG was normal. Okay. So why did they make it interesting? Like, not interesting, like intricate? Why would they even bother complicating it? It's lockpicking. Like, they overcorrected, maybe. Maybe it's a case of overcorrection. Okay, what's happening here? Our timing needs to be right.
Not yet.
I think we're toast. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Oh, we're toast. Whoa. Okay, they don't look like an army. They look like people going to watch a like basketball game or a football game in Greece. Like legitimately. Those people don't look like an army. Like that's how I go with my friends to watch a basketball game.
They were expecting us.
You know, weapons and all.
Troops to the bridge. Break through. Vanguard to the left. And the rest, come with me. We'll flank the bastards.
Hold.
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
Was that good? I think that was not what we expected to do, right? Who's attacking me? I don't know. This guy has a lot of HP, dude. My weapon is a stabby weapon. That's why I use the stab, by the way. Yeah, this guy is like a tank. There we go. I can make a lot of money by probably looting these guys, though. Oh, there are more people joining. Oh, no, those are our people. That's good. Okay. I think I did good. Okay. God, I need a new helmet, dude. Like, this helmet helps. I don't get criticals in the head. But it is kind of annoying that I cannot see anything. Their armor is pretty good, probably. Nice. Argue that lockpicking is not meant to be a puzzle, just a little hindrance for the player to not get loot for free, but you want to care to get the loot, but just, you know, have something to do. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. Like having it as a puzzle, essentially. Help Sir Hanush.
We have to help them.
Okay, let's help them. Ah! let's kill this guy. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What the? Okay, I'll stay on support, okay? That guy's dead. They are handling that guy. Oh, there's another one here. Yeah, that guy's not getting away. Double kill. Everyone is old here in my prime. Wait, I'm in my prime at 18 years old. What? You're 18? Your prime is gonna be close to 30, by the way. You have a phenomenal taste for an 18-year-old, Mobes.
What?
My congratulations
You should show a little more
to your parents for raising you properly. Good.
Now the pup shows his teeth.
Good lad. Good lad.
Istvan, you say?
I swear I'm not 28.
Not Sir
Yeah.
Istvan, or Lord.
Surely.
Just how intimate?
Like,
are
I
the
was
two?
always under the impression that we're very close in age. So you saying that you're 18 kind of, I think you're joking.
He's Eric. Tough captain.
Holy
right-hand
crap.
man.
I just looked my stats in screen in case you did too, and the game world has 1,399 points of interest. That's a lot of points of interest. Oh, what happened?
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Oh, because it is such a huge success that they are actually afraid of it. Okay. Yeah, that was... Come on. Come on, boys. Let's go. So that was a very successful launch of something from the trebuchet that they decided, oh, we need to deal with that. We need to destroy that. Oh yeah, Mobs was there for a while as well. I think he saw me for one-shot Ishin as well. Did you? I was 18 yesterday, okay? It's not my fault 10 years go by fast. Fuck off. Making me question what I know. Wait. We cannot fast travel. Okay. Wait. In that case, I should drink some potions. There we go. Do you guys think we're gonna make it? I don't think so. I think they're gonna destroy the trebuchet. Who's there to guard it? Nobody. I'm watching you. Oops. Liar. Don't lie to me. You're right, Kira. You're like a teenager. You're more like a teenager. Me? Oh yeah, surely. I am. Yeah, that is very true though. I am young. I am young for real, for real. Well, I am young. I'm just not a kid anymore. But for real, right? So now you know that we're not joking around. If you put the for real, you know that I'm in business. You know that I'm young. I checked what someone was streaming in the call, I think. Yeah, that was Slendy. But then I went and watched World Cup. Well, that makes sense. How was England versus Ghana? Because I wanted to watch it, but I wasn't at home. What happened? It was like at the 80th minute, it was like 0-0, I'm pretty sure. Awful. England just played well against Croatia and then forgot that football is their main thing. And Ghana were denied a clear penalty? Of course they were. You don't turn out just okay. Oh, why? What happened? What was wrong? By the way, where's my team? Are they not following me? Okay. I'm here. I'm here. Get out of here. Nice. Get him. Was that a little bit of friendly fire? I don't know. If it was, that's fine. Okay, what's happening? Where is help needed? I don't see anyone fighting. Hello? Hello? You are handsome. Thank you. I appreciate your kind words. My chat doesn't really, you know, tell me kind things. Usually they just make fun of me and tell me that my forehead is big. Thank you. I swear I'm not. That's not a paid actor. I swear. I don't have money to pay someone to call me handsome. Oh, come on. Okay, take aggro. Take aggro. Dude, I'm your captain. You take aggro. There we go. And I will go... There we go. Like that. From the back. Nice. England, they don't do consistency. That is true. That is true. Whoa, that was a really good move, actually. I think the gyudon could use a little bit of gravy goodness. Lesson learned. Next time. Next time. But I also tried the boss gauntlets. First was, there was Ginchi for like this time. And the second one was Inner Ishin. Oh, Inner Ishin is really tough. That guy is insane, very hard. Did you beat it?
Well,
Hero fans, I don't know about that.
so we can shoot.
Not just yet.
I don't know about that. But it's nice to hear something nice every now and then.
What are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robar.
But no glazing
You want him
Kira?
to kill
Yeah,
Radzik
nobody
and my
does
wife?
that.
We have to consider all our
There should be more Kira glazing in this chat, okay?
To destroy the castle too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
So, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages?
I don't think they care about that guy.
He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here.
Are you sure about
He
that?
used to be on very intimate terms with Toth.
He can be the next Witcher actor? Me? Surely.
And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father. are to
Surely.
us.
You're your father's son.
By the way, I wouldn't want to.
You're a godsend.
Even if they were to tell me.
You're right.
Come,
We'll interrogate this horse.
let's butcher this masterpiece together. I will like, no. I don't want to butcher anything. I'm good. Honestly, maybe I would do it for the money. I'm not beyond that. Maybe I would butcher the masterpiece for money. A little bit. Just a little bit. It's not on me. Anyway, it's on the writers. Who cares? Join the briefing in the tent. Okay. Let's join the briefing. What's up, boys?
Start talking. God bless you.
It's not our fault the simulation is not rendered forehead in yet. That's true. That's true. Yes, the handsomest M compared to chats. Well, yeah, my hairline is receding more than your guys' hairline because I am older than most of you. Not all of you, but most of you. And the ones that are not older than me, sorry, and the ones that are older than me probably have either no hair or a better hairline than I do. No, I tried once and he killed me real fast. Nice. I have no time to try again. There are 5 hard mod bosses, back to including hard mod monkey. Nice. Nice. I would never do that. That is insane, but good luck with that. A Greek Witcher would break the internet. Really? I think that a Greek Witcher would just be like a guy that would be like, ghosts? Oh, what the? I'm just gonna go drink some beer, man. You're crazy. There's no such thing. Just get a mati. And you'll be fine. The werewolves? What? That's just an angry dude. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be fine. Like a curse? Yeah, those gypsies. Am I right? Yeah. It's okay. Just get a mati. You'll be good. Don't worry about it. That's my favorite sad evil gay in KCD, Eric. You talking about the enemy? The guy that we captured? Oh, I'll kill him if I get the chance to, because he's the enemy. I don't like the enemy. How do you know he's gay? My hairline is still pretty good, not gonna lie. See? Everybody else's hairline is good. Your hair is silky, mine is like a sheep. Well, the sheep is probably better, usually. If you have a lot of hair, it's like what do you call it? Curly. Mine is also curly. It's just not as curly as yours, probably. That doesn't mean anything. If your hair is strong and you have a lot, that's good. Keep it like that. Witcher, I saw a lesson. Mitsu's the Witcher. Dude, it's Sunday. Fuck that. Exactly. Just calm down. Let's drink some Raiki and we'll be fine. Okay, chill. A little bit of Chikuya and everything's gonna be okay. But it's 3 in the morning. Like, it's 3 in the afternoon. So? What do you mean? I'm a red hair, no hair. That's it. That's a red head. Just a red head. A red... Wait, oh, you said a red here. So you meant redhead. Oh. I'm a redhead, no hair, just a red head. How is your head red then? You're British, I think you've said. So that would make sense. There are a lot of redhead people, but I would associate hair with head. But if you have a head that's red... Oh! The mustache or the beard? That works, that works. It's mentioned, maybe it's because of the coffee. How much coffee do you drink every day? Do I need to stop drinking coffee? I won't. It's mentioned in the cutscene just now that Eric has intimate relations with Lord Esteban. Oh, that is what he meant by intimate? Like, way too intimate? I thought he was just his, like, close friend. Pseudo-incest thing going. It cannot be incest if a kid cannot be, like... If a kid cannot happen. The whole thing about incest is that, you know, if a kid is born, there's a higher chance that it will have like a Down syndrome or something like that, like a syndrome in general, or like a chromosomic anomaly, because, well, it's biology. I did that in high school, but I don't know how to explain that. It's quite not complicated, but you probably know. But anyway, that's the problem with incest. So if like two dudes have the sex, they cannot have a child, so how is that incestuous? It's not really. I think. Right? I think incest is only between man and woman, I would assume. Wearing a headset non-stop will make the hairline worse and might put a dent in your head. I think I do have a little bit of a dent, like a small one. The moment I realized it, I started putting the headset further back. If you've noticed, I'm putting my headset further back. That's because I noticed that I'm getting a little bit of a dent. Because I'm wearing headsets since I was like 12 or something, maybe 10. I'm a red head, no hair, just a red head. Wow, a red floating head? Like Zelmir Obradovic when he gets mad? That's really cool. You should Google that, by the way. Zelmir Obradovic redhead. And you will see what I mean. Just maybe Obradovic redhead. And you will see. Isej Ushej we all shej. That's a good one. Nice one. No, that would mean I'd be bald. Get it? No, I know. I got it. I was just trying to make a clever pun that I actually never managed to do. I tried though. I tried. Alien and man. What do you mean? I'm not an alien or a man. Noel is just a floating head. Solution, wear the headphones like a DJ, like this. Yeah, that's not really wearing them, but yeah. Obradovich looks like raw beef. Yeah, kind of. It's not exactly red. It's red more towards like purple. It's like a red, purple-ish red. It's weird. It's very interesting. And he's our coach again. I'm so happy about that. Incest can also happen between father and son or mother and daughter. Okay. So I guess we're talking about the church's definition of incest, not the biological scientific definition, right? Yeah. I don't really care about that. Like, if there were no issues, like, with family, I would think it's weird. But I wouldn't say, like, it should be illegal. Because I'm pretty sure it's illegal, right? Like, if people want to fuck, let them fuck. I don't like it. I think it's weird, but I don't really care about what other people do, so. But yeah, raw beef is actually a very interesting color, now that you mention it. That is actually quite a good comparison, Mike. I usually say eggplant, but eggplant is not really it, because it's more red than purple. It's pretty good. That's a pretty good call. It's called crimson. I don't think it's crimson. Crimson is too red for Obradovich. The dent will disappear after a while of not hearing headphones. It's not permanent, don't worry. I have the same problem. Are you sure about that? That's great news, actually. Maybe I need to go get some earphones. I'm with Kira on this one. You need bodily fluids to functionally exchange to consider that, in theory. Yeah, that's what I assume. Again, if we're going by the, like, actual, what do you call it? By the scientific definition, let's say. But yeah, if we go by what church has been saying for a very long time, because I think that's where it came from. Well, I don't know where the word came from. Anyway, whatever the case may be. The definition of the church, how church defines it, is between family members. But that came from, well, science, but we just didn't know back then. So I wouldn't say it's incest if it's between dudes or ladies, because they don't really exchange anything. Like, there's no fear that, you know, like, something will happen, like a kid with a syndrome will, or a kid with like a functional problem, like a chromosomic anomaly will, you know, join us in this world, be given birth. Yeah, I'm at work. I'm definitely not gonna look up the definition of incest. Yeah, don't don't do that. Don't do that. You don't put that in your... Or at least use incognito if you do it. The skull can't be permanently deformed after a very early age of not using very drastic force. Okay, I see. Yeah, no. My parents did not beat me up that much. Church may have defined it as such, but noble families didn't care anyway. Well, of course, noble families were keeping the genes in the family. They're keeping the family pure. Like, come on. I remember that woman with the dog hair incident. I don't know what you're talking about. Dog bear incident? Woman with a dog bear incident. I do not remember anything. Is that like a real life story or a KCD story? That was quite dark. What? The thing about the noble families? No, the noble families were doing all that. Like, they sweet home Alabama all day. Every day. Everywhere in the world. The noble blood was to remain pure. Oh, real life woman getting with a dog. What? I don't want to think about that. Nah, that's what the.
Sir, I met the parish priest.
Okay. Like, I know the internet is weird, and I know there are weird people out there, but
cloth, is he? Rumor has it when he finished his studies.
The bear one, I'm not sure. It's fine. We don't need to find out.
The religious life wasn't for him.
What Noel said? I know, but the nobles are okay.
They say he made a living as a mercenary. I even heard he fought against the Turk at the Battle of Kosovo. And then he suddenly came back and settled down here. No doubt it cost his family plenty.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Oh, what Noel said. Why do babies have soft spots in the middle of their head?
Looks like the boots on the
So if
other
there's a
foot this
fire
time,
in the
doesn't it?
hospital, the nurses can carry on sixpence.
You need to change your tone.
That's a really good one,
If you
actually.
start being nice, you might just come out of
Nice.
this alive.
Nice.
So now I'll ask you a few questions.
I will need to remember
You
that.
better think carefully about how you answer them.
I've heard worse, I've heard darker, but that is a good one. I was eating some cold pizza, reminder to self, don't eat while reading chat. Yeah. Don't do that. No, not this chat at least. That was the only one I could use on YouTube. Nah, you could use a lot of other ones if you don't use the, bad words. YouTube will not understand. The YouTube and AI doesn't have a concept of humor or, like going around beating around the bush. So you could do that. You could easily do that. Okay, so our only hope is this one.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless?
Who is this Toff?
Yes.
Same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
Cold pizza. Dude, every single time you're here, you had pizza last night, and you have some leftover pizza. Almost every single time, it feels like. How many times a week do you eat pizza, Mike? Who does he work for?
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid?
Yes. We'll exchange you for the causes. I won't waste any more time on you. Okay, 17 to 13, we should be
How
good.
many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even.
I got 3 ads in a row.
But that's
Happens.
Still more than there ever were in
You
the
low rolled.
castle.
You low rolled.
More than enough to defend it.
But those furry baddies, no. I only recently discovered many furries. No, they're not. Furries? What? Why are you turning into a furry? Dude, what is happening in my chat? Guys, don't go that far. Don't go towards that. That's not a light. That's someone's butthole. Okay? Don't go there. Don't go there. Stay in the Christian side. Pizza is good, Kira. It is. I love pizza. It is really good. 2 at least, and I always buy more than I need to always have some left over in the fridge. That's a man that knows strategy. A furry is the byproduct of a girl and dog. No, a furry is something that people fetishize, but not really a byproduct of a girl and a dog, man. I've been enough years on the internet, I've been on the internet for enough years to know, unfortunately, that that's not the only thing furries fantasize about, okay? Don't look it up. Don't type in furry anything. Don't even the definition of that. You don't need that in your history, okay? Just let it be. Let it be. There's a song like that. You should follow the song. Let it be. Yes, I'm on the phone. Can't write on the phone. That's fine. I have the same problem sometimes. I'm happy to be completely ignorant of this furry debate. Yes, there's no debate. Just don't look anything up. Don't be even interested in that. Or never look up brony as well. Please do yourself a favor. Stay away from that. Maliketh is very furry coded, and Vicar Amelia is quite popular in that community too. That's why I'm telling you, you really don't need that. You really don't need that in your life. Oh shit, I think I lost tomorrow's appetite too, yeah. Yeah. Which pizza? Domino's? Oh, what pizza do you have, Mike? We do have Domino's over here, but it's not really popular. I would assume that Mike is having pizza from like a, I don't know, like a pizza restaurant, like nearby. We have a lot of those in Greece. We don't really have, like pizza and Pizza Hut and Domino's, we'll have those. But most people don't really buy from those, except from when it's like an occasion with a lot of people and they need to buy en masse. Usually it's from like a local pizzeria. What is that? I'm gonna look that up. Shut up. Oh, come on. No, don't look up bronies. Don't look that. Why did I even bring that into the conversation? Just forget that I said anything. Forget. Like, people are weird, okay? People are weird. Let's just leave it at that. Domino's Pizza has better quality compared to Pizza Hut over here. Let me think. If I have to compare trash to trash, because it is trash pizza. Sometimes I like eating it, but it's still trash pizza. I would say Domino's is generally better, but Pizza Hut is much cheaper if you go and pick it up. It is like half the price. So if I want to eat trash pizza, because Pizza Hut is like much cheaper, it's like half the price, I usually go with Pizza Hut. It's true, in Greece they use red cheese on top of, instead of mozzarella cheese. No, that's not true. Red cheese? What cheese is red cheese? You don't mean that bullshit that the Americans use. What is it called? Cheddar? You don't mean cheddar, right? Cheddar is yellow cheese. No. Yes. I think. But no, mozzarella. Dude, what are you talking about? We're next to Italy. We actually have really good pizza here. And really good pasta. Like, we know how to make it. Not always, not every place. But generally, we know. That's weird as fuck. Oh, you you looked it up? Yeah, don't worry about it, please. Yep, from a local yacht club of all places, baked in an old stove oven sometimes. There we go. There you go. That's the spot. That's perfect. Perfect. Good. Mike knows. Mike knows. In Greece, there's a no such thing as too much cheese. Yeah, like, if you, I don't know, most people don't talk about that. And people don't really know that. But Greece is really big on cheese. You go to a Greek supermarket, there's like a whole section dedicated to cheese. And you can have cheese from everywhere, from every side of Greece. Like, cheese from Crete, cheese from Naxos, cheese from, like, from everywhere. Everywhere, like legitimately everywhere in Greece, and from other places in Europe as well. You can have Danish cheese, because Danish cheese is really good. You can have like a, what do you call it, from the Netherlands, cheese from the Netherlands. You can have cheese from everywhere. Like, we are big cheese people. We love cheese. Oh, cheese from Italy, of course. Mozzarella. Yellow cheese? Yeah, yellow. Same, I dislike Pizza Hut over here. Their products degraded so much. Yeah, but again, if you need to get like 8 pizzas, you're gonna go bankrupt if you go with anything else other than Pizza Hut. So you just go for Pizza Hut, and you know, it's okay. Like, it's pizza. Like, even the worst pizza cannot be like not edible. It's still edible. It's chill if you want to eat a lot. Last time I ate Pizza Hut, I ate like 18 pieces, something like that, which is the equivalent to 3 pizzas. No, 2.5 pizzas essentially. I think it was 18. Yeah, I think it was. I wish I could enjoy cheese as much as you guys. Alas, lactose intolerant. Well, I am a little bit as well, just a little bit though. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. I know, it's weird, but I don't care. I just don't care. Like, if my stomach hurts and if I need to go to the bathroom after like I eat a lot of cheese, sometimes happens, sometimes it doesn't happen. I don't mind. I just go in. Oh, 1 second. I think I missed something. Probably the restaurant owners are Italians. No, they're not. We make oven baked pizza, stone oven baked pizza here too. Some people study in Italy, some people don't, but again, not everything that is good pizza comes from Italy, trust. Italy has incredible pizza, of course, but they have pretty good pizza here too. We don't really have Italian owners. Italian people are very close, so they just live in their own country. They don't come to Greece. Because we're the same. Like, moving from Italy to Greece, you're just exchanging shitty economy for a shittier economy, and everything else is pretty much the same, the good and the bad. So I don't know why you would. It's weird calling those kinks communities, to be honest. Everyone knows they just want to fuck dressed as something as they like. No, we like My Little Pony. Genuinely, come on, bro. Yep, My Little Pony. Yeah. But again, let's pretend that never happened and we never talked about it. As someone who played a lot of MP games in my teams, MP... I don't know what that is. I would meet so many furries and bronies in game chat. Oh no. Oh no, man, are you okay? And not a single one of them was sane? Yeah, they're all fucking insane. I know. They are. They really are. There's a reason why they have a bad rep. Let's just say that. But what is MP? MP games, MP games. Oh, multiplayer. Oh, multiplayer games. Yeah, I see. Like MMOs and stuff like that. Yeah, they thrive in those games. I've played a lot of MMOs as well, but I was never the very, like, vocal and very, like, friendly guy in even MMOs. I was very, like, uptight, and I was not talking to a lot of people. So I never actually interacted with any furries or bronies, but I know shit. I've been on the internet. Seen some really weird stuff, let's say. At least be honest with it. Yeah, let's just call them kinks. It's fine. We're not kink shaming. I am actually kink shaming that specific thing. Like, the furries? No, the furries too. The furries too. Like, everyone. Fuck them. I actually enjoy My Little Pony show and then the slapstick comedy. Yeah, that's the thing. There are people that enjoy, like, legitimately enjoy it. But then there are the weirdos that make it all sexual and stuff for no reason. Got super weird during the enjoyment. Yep, that happens. In my fridge alone right now, you have 2 variations of feta and 3 different types of kefalotiri. Oh, that's great. That's great. Right now, in my fridge, there is... it's not kefalotiri. I have... Graviera. And the previous one was kefalotiri. I had kefalotiri as well. I don't have feta right now, but... yeah. Multiplayer, yeah. Oven is the goat? It is. Yes. We do a lot of oven pizza here. Like, a decent pizza place in Greece has 2 ways of making it. On an oven, like a stoned oven, or like that technique. And also, like, just normal oven with, like, a little bit thicker, like, what do you call it? Thicker... dough. And my friend was a furry also thinks that the deeper parts of the community are weird as fuck and she stays away from them. Stay away. Like, you can enjoy what you enjoy. You can have your kinks. Just never go too deep into those deprived corners of the internet. Never. Gonna go for groceries. Do your thing, man. I don't know how you're gonna do groceries now that you know about bronies. I am about 3 hours from Brindisi? Oh, I don't know what that is. Where is that? Give or take, boat trip included. Brindisi. Is that in Italy? Wait, I'm curious now. Where is that? Because we were talking about Italy when you said that. It is in Italy. Where? Is it like in what do you call it? Is it like in Sicily? Because Sicily is very close to Greece. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's where it is. Okay, so it's next to Albania. So if you take the boat from, let's say, Patra, right? I don't know if it's 3 hours away, but it's definitely close. Yeah, you could maybe do that in 3-4 hours. Nah, that's probably like 7 hours actually. 3 hours, that's a little bit too much, man. I think that like maybe some places in Albania could be 3 hours from that. But I don't think you can go there from the port of Patra, right? It says 4 hours. Oh, sorry about that. It says to me 4 hours by 4.5 hours by flight. 3 hours from DC, that's... Again, if you live in Albania, yeah, that's true. But if you live in, like, Peloponnese, which I think you did, like around the Peloponnese area, you're lying. It's probably more like 7 hours or something, 8. Absolutely not in the microwave. The pizza? I don't know about that. Like, oh, make it in the microwave? Nobody makes pizza in the microwave. Yeah, you reheat it. Yeah, sure. But who puts pizza, who makes it in the microwave? That is insane. Like, the dough is going to be raw. You cannot cook in the microwave. Like, if they were like, yeah, we fucking dress like animals, I would respect that a little more. I wouldn't, but at least I wouldn't judge them. I think I'll let those ready-made pizza doughs, like the pizza at home with air fryer. Anything is possible with an air fryer. That is true. You can make pizza with an air fryer, like a ready pizza, like a pizza that is like on the, what do you call it? On the freezer, like whatever you call it, like the frozen pizza, like a pizza on the freezer. That is ready, but they made it with normal things, but they put it in the freezer and then they give it to the supermarkets. Like they do that here a lot. So you can take a pizza like that, put it on the air fryer, and boom, you have decent pizza actually. Like the ready-made pizza doughs that you say, they do that with entire pizza actually. Italians do the thin crust much better. Oh, I agree. But I do have an Italian restaurant close to my house that is making incredible Italian food. And the pizza is also like really on point. But yeah, it's not going to be as good as in Napoli. I don't believe... No, Napoli is not pizza. Napoli is pasta. Where is the best pizza place? Well, Sicily arguably is one of the best. But where is the other one? I don't remember. I was talking about this yesterday night, by the way. Now I'm blanking out. Greek pizza will get you stuff fast. Oh, wait. Pizza makers make like super inconsistent thick crust. The problem with it's not the dough. Sometimes they make the dough really thick and it doesn't thin out. Like it starts from the beginning. But they don't do it accidentally. They do it because like it gets people full. It very much depends on what you ask for. Like in most pizzerias here, there are two choices. The Italian style, and like the normal style, the Greek style. So you can have both usually. Patra to Brindisi, with the new road, I can be in Patra in like 1.5 to 2 hours. Yeah, but from Patra to Brindisi, it's probably like 8 hours by boat or something. Do you like frozen pizza? Sure. Like if it's made with like actual ingredients, yeah, sure. MCG, I don't know what that is. Assuming the boat leaves immediately, I can be there in like 3-4 hours, but I've only done it once, so I might be wrong. I think that's too far away, man. Like, maybe you can go to Kefalonia in like 3 hours, but definitely not to Brindisi. I think it's like 7. It looks more like 7. You know what? I will actually ask Google. That's a good... We can just do it. How long does it take from Patra to Brindisi? Brindisi. In Greek, I guess that's Brindisi. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Minoan line. Minoan lines? Where are the Minoan lines going there? That's weird. Okay, Brindisi. There you go. How long does it take? 87,000 people. Not a lot of people live there. How long is the trip? Nobody says how long it is. I would say that's useful information. Okay, let's see. Wait, ferry time. Ferry, not furry. Ferry, ferry. It doesn't say. They don't know. What the? What about this one? From Patras. Search. 6 hours and 30 minutes. I finally found it. 36 euros per person. It is incredibly cheap. Back and forth to go to Brindisi and come back, it's 36 euros. You know how much it is to go to a Greek island? 100. I'm down for a little trip to Italy, I think. Much cheaper. Yeah, we're talking about ferries. Yeah. Ferry. Not furry. We'll exchange you for the hostages. Yeah, let's do that.
Do you take him for a fool?
Yeah.
Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an
You better pray he will, for your own sake.
If you have like a very intimate relationship, maybe he will.
And what do you suppose?
Isn't train cheaper to Italy? No, absolutely not. There's no train that goes to Italy from Greece. They're like, oh, you don't. You think that Eastern Europe is connected as well connected as Western Europe? No. Europe is basically divided like the Holy Roman Empire. So we have Eastern Europe, which is essentially the Eastern Roman Empire, which is like the ghetto of Europe in the sense that there's no metro, no interconnectivity between them besides roads, no, interconnected bus lines and stuff like that, no high-speed trains, nothing like that. And there is Western Europe that actually does have infrastructure. We don't have that here. We don't do infrastructure here in Eastern Europe. So the Eastern Roman Empire, which is Eastern Europe, the Balkans, the Baltics, and, some countries in between, yeah, we don't do that here. But Western Europe does have that, yeah. But we don't. They're gonna they said they're gonna make it until 2040. They're gonna make some trains, but until 2040, some people, we might be dead. Like, who cares what they're gonna do until 2040? You just saw the map? Yeah. But there should be trains coming from and to, other European countries. But in Eastern Europe, we are not there yet. Let's just say that. I don't even think the internet AI can calculate how long it takes for a Greek Padofla to get there. Nah, that's true. No, they're actually legitimate good boats that go there, though. It's about 6.5 hours, it says.
I won't waste any more.
I don't need to save myself.
Why should he save you?
You don't know anything.
Now I'm curious. Why would he?
You never understand.
For a while.
Okay, they are lovers. Ibs was right. Ibs was right.
I thought you were much too easy on him, but it seems your approach was the right one. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brick.
Yeah, his lover is gonna come for him. We win.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hanish.
So be it. I'll do
Evil Yowie.
Bring the hostage below the battlements.
We need more Yowie in media? No, we don't. We really don't. Yowie, for those who don't know, is femboys on femboys, essentially. Like man on man. A lot of women enjoy that for some reason, but you could argue the same for men, Oh wait, that's Yuri, not Yowie.
Sir Istvan!
Wait, that's Yuri.
What is it?
Oh no, it is Yowie. It is Yowie. I'm confused. Wait, I'll check.
But we've settled in nicely.
We have your boyfriend.
And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him.
Oh, he's mad.
We are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool?
Yeah?
Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's an idiot.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
Surely. Surely.
Unarmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell.
I wouldn't do that in front of the other guy.
Sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
That is true.
He won't harm them as long as we...
Save Ujis and Radzik. We're gonna try our best. I don't support Yahweh, but I do support Yuri. Okay, what's the... Give me a second.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I might have been...
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
Oh, yeah, okay. So Yuri is the girl on girl. Yahweh is the boy on boy.
With
Okay.
Stephanie and Radzik inside.
I know.
I don't support one, I support the other. You cannot support... If you support one and you don't support the other, you're a hypocrite. You need to support both.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
If you like what you like, you gotta let your women like what they like, man.
Anyway, we don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands...
Where's when it was on AJ Italian boat I caught on return trip? Maybe it was like an express fast boat that didn't have any stops or anything.
His men,
Maybe.
a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
When it went there. Yeah, when. I get it. I understand what you said.
What is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst? Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund.
More
He's
troops?
the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating...
Oh, was
with
that
Sigismund
sentence?
and
I have no
the
idea,
Lords.
but it's fine. I got your
He
point,
betrayed
though.
King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop.
Actually, femboys are more in the BL sphere, while Yaoi encompasses other age ranges as well.
Sigismund and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Okay.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision...
It includes those, though, right? You can like what you like. I don't judge.
Our own castle like a band of gypsies.
If we're pro Yuri, we need to be pro Yaoi as well, unfortunately, okay? So it is what it is. You like what you like.
Let the men rest a while and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
The older I got, though, the less I found Yuri interesting. Like, it was cool when I was young, but the older I got, the less interested I was in that. I don't know if that's the same for other people too, but talk to Sir Davish once you're ready. Once you're ready is like the biggest bait. If you don't do it now, they're gonna hang you, or like your quest is gonna fail. Do they at least give me time? No, it's noon, so we don't have time. Go down. This way. I think we need to go this way. Don't forget to be a pro Jason too, Kira, in chat. A pro Jason? How are you gonna be a pro Jason? Oh, I guess don't get fat. Be handsome, don't get fat. Be healthy. I guess that could turn out into a wholesome message about, you know, actually, you know, beware of your health, take good care of yourself. Mind your appearance if you want people to respect you, respect yourself, stuff like that. Yeah. You know what? Your sentence, Eves, might actually be like a really cool one. Might be like a very respectable, like very pro-health sentence if you really look into it. If you want to read into that like that. Legends only support ecchi. Again, ecchi. Well, ecchi just means what do you call it? Wait, what is the word in English? I've always been saying ecchi as well. But that's a Japanese word. Okay, let's say like horny stuff. The horny is ecchi essentially. Like this, a little bit too horny, let's say. Like High School of the Dead is ecchi. But I don't know. I liked ecchi shows and stuff like that when I was like more like a teenager, maybe up to the age of like 20. And after that, I kind of lost interest. Like the more ecchi there is in the show, the more the show loses me because it kind of distracts me from the actual plot. So I think it's either an age thing or a horniness thing. And those are really somehow related sometimes. They're very closely related sometimes, very closely tied. Hey man, what's up?
I'm glad you came.
Bro, Yuri Yaoyo Jason, bless you, Big M. Oh, so the... You need a Big M then? Oh wait, what? What did I do?
Glad to see me too. I'm about to give the order to bombard.
I didn't do anything.
And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor.
Is it gonna work?
To smash my castle? I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Reputation lost? Oh my god.
I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the...
Then don't tell me that they lost reputation, if there's nothing to it.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. Good luck to you.
Okay, let's see it. Welcome on in, by the way, Aurelia. Don't know what any of that means, but I'm definitely not googling any of it. Oh, ecchi is not a big deal. Ecchi is just horny, essentially. Like horny stuff. Like, ecchi shows have ladies with big booba. They might actually have a lot of plot, but the ladies are like half naked and have a lot of booba all in your face all the time. It's like a horny teenager's wet dream, essentially. But it's not anything weird. It's just normal, you know. Teenagers like hot women, and teenage girls like hot men, like stuff like that. Why taking a ferry? Why am I saying furry? Ferry. Why taking the ferry? Just pay $5 for a Zodiac ride if you live in the west of Greece and Italy. A Zodiac ride? What is a Zodiac ride? Is that magic? We don't do magic here. We don't condone black magic on this stream. I didn't know that such a thing existed. Small speedy boats? Oh, I have no idea. I don't live near to the border of Italy, so I don't know if they actually exist and what their deal is. Maybe that's the one that Mike is talking about. I don't know what any of that means. Oh yeah, well, I read that. That's fine. That's basically default internet level. Yeah, exactly. That's just people being horny because they, you know, people are horny always. But the small speedy boats, I'm pretty sure, yeah, they should be available. I don't know. The ones used for fishing? Oh, I don't think that's gonna work, man. I don't think there are gonna be a lot of them making the trip to Italy. I don't think that's even legal. Like, we're doing really well with Italy, but I'm pretty sure they are protecting their own borders. And they wouldn't want fishing boats to invade, right? What am I supposed to do now, then? Wait. Fire the trebuchet. Okay. So the French invented this. So yeah, it is quite more complicated than a catapult. But it is just a fancy word for catapult, okay? It's a fancy word for long catapult. Because the French do that all the time. It's a big boy advanced, mechanically advanced slingshot. More mechanically advanced slingshot. There we go. I'm the first one, by the way. Don't you dare take that away from me. Can we train? No, I don't care about any of that.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. Good luck to you too. You can pilot that? Like the fishing boat? The small fishing boat? I don't think so. What if they throw me? Oh, Mike already made that joke. I can't take my uncle's fishing boat to get there, but that's assuming... Oh, I can. I can take my uncle's fishing boat, but that's assuming there is no real wind. Yeah, because that's gonna be a bad day. And I'm not labeled as a fisherman invader in the moment I hit Italian shore. Yeah, well, maybe you will speak Greek and they will be like, "Hey, brother. Welcome in, brother." Boucher? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can do anything with that. Like, these guys are making all the difficult things. I will just push a button, hopefully. I don't think I can ruin this. Like, worst case scenario, you just start speaking Greek and they'll be chill with it. Okay, let's use it. Let's use it, chat. Boom. And it's not a little bit too far. Oh, it worked. Hey, we destroyed the castle that we have to rebuild later. Hey. Hey, Sir Davish, sorry for destroying your castle, but it's your fault because you're an idiot.
What do you need? We made it in the nick.
We failed.
Would you kill him?
Maybe. Just thinking about it. Get.
How do you like Master Keys?
How do I?
I understand.
Those bold.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. God be with you.
Oh, I need to talk to this guy. Hoping Henry, we need to test the machine. Yeah. And that would be great because I could go in and kill everyone. Okay, what now?
Said, Sir.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
I am in the same level as him, old man.
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's may the Lord watch over you.
Oh, they said it. Finally, the game has said it. 2 days we got. So that means we have time to do the side stuff. So now we can go to the monastery and do all that stuff. But I don't really know how to do all that stuff. Like, maybe those can help? Maybe, right? So, the quest log, right? Oh, wait, I don't have them yet. I don't have the quest yet. Wait, do I? I really don't know. I'm very confused, but we'll just go to the monastery and try to figure it out. At worst case scenario, we just brew the potions that we need. We need 60, right? That's gonna be fine. That's gonna be easy to make, right? 60 potions? Eh. GG's. Yeah, doing it to Henry, like sending Henry there. I have some armor under there. I think we can do well. I think we can figure something out. These guys are not creative enough. A skirmish! Okay, we can make some money. Okay, let's see.
faster!
Good people in ambush!
Yeah, let's go.
Well now. Look what's come crawling out from under some.
Shit!
I think I'm stuck.
Blood will be spilt.
Da predella.
I'll slaughter you. Is that all?
Oh my God! Watch out, people! There's some.
Is that the bed?
Look out! There's one of those bastards.
You'll get what for?
Look out! There's another here.
Cunt! I'm going to enjoy this. Come here, Lily Liver.
This guy has a lot of HP.
Enough, please.
Nope.
I yield.
No, you're dying. Nice. So now I can loot you and make some money. This is very expensive. I like that. I'll take this. Whoa, that is cool. We'll take that. We'll take this too. We'll take this and this and this and this and this. Where's the other guy? There are more people here, right? Henry at this point can be an elite alchemist. He can make drugs that would make everyone inside the castle high as a kite. Just throw those instead of boulders. I don't think we get that choice, but that would be actually really smart. I very much agree. I most definitely agree with you, Mike. My Henry is not that advanced of an alchemist. He's not that good. Wait, where are the other dudes? There's supposed to be a lot of soldiers here, right? Oh, there's another one. Well, I guess they're bandits, yeah. Take this, take this. Take this and that. And this guy's pretty poor. Yeah, we don't need that. Did the other guys leave? I think there were at least 5 or 6 people here. Well, I guess that's good enough. We made some money. We didn't make all the money in the world, but we did. Mud is like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm gonna walk in circles just in case. Yeah, Mud is just trying to do his best. He's running in circles in case you need him, but he knows that you probably don't need him. There we go. He knows that you won't need him, but he's gonna run around and see. Something bad happens, then maybe he runs away, actually. Alchemist, this ain't Skyrim. No, this is Skyrim, actually. You are an alchemist. Well, this ain't Skyrim because this is not a buggy mess. Like, in that case, from that aspect, like, from that angle, if you look at it, yeah, this is not Skyrim. This game doesn't have as many bugs, but in terms of the alchemy, yeah, you can do some alchemy. Okay, I think... Do you think they will mind if I kill this pig? I don't think they will. Okay, now I can bring some food. Wait. Okay. This one too. Okay, they don't mind. I like that. I love they don't mind, because I need to bring some food for the sick, right? Pick it up, pick it up. Nice, okay. Now we brought some food. Where do I get the food? Maybe I'll kill the horse if needed as well. Okay, let's see.
You're the one who's in charge of the...
Yes.
Monks so old.
Bad I should.
How are the...
Some others. It's a good.
How can I help you?
Have you talked to your... Come and...
Maybe I haven't got the quests again.
What do you...
That's...
Thank you.
Okay, let's go talk to the lady in here.
God be with you.
I'll have to get something to eat.
Okay, yeah, I don't have the quest, so we need to talk to her too.
Greeting.
Can I have a look? That actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
I won't get any sleep.
Whoops.
I just won't get any sleep.
Do you have
That
anything else?
crowd. I tried that.
Oh, so we have 70.
All right, that's all I need.
Goodbye.
Okay. So we can get more chicken. How much chicken does that give me every time? Let's see. Food. So we got 99 chicken and 98 pork. But I guess the pork only counts as gamey meat. Because chicken is like very lean. Maybe. Fun fact. Killing the animal gives you some sort of XP for strength, vitality, etc. Except for chickens, they count for 0. That's pretty sad actually, isn't it? And they don't even count as meat. Oh no, I have 3 of them. They do count as meat, but I have 3 of them. I need to kill another pig. Okay, these people don't mind. They probably have another pig over here, somewhere around here, right? Okay, so let's put the armor aside for now. We'll make some money later. We don't need that. Not this. We'll take this. Not this. It's not heavy. Okay, we're good. Let's go kill another pig. Oh, maybe we can kill the horse. Do you think they will mind if I kill the horse? Like, nobody's in here, right? Nah, I don't think they will mind. This is for the sick, okay? We're doing this for the sick people. Like, I don't know how gamey the horse meat is, but we're gonna find out now. What? Where's the meat? Fake horse. What about this one? Oh, this one is not fake. Okay. Let's see. This is a fake horse too! What is going on with the fake horses here? Why don't these horses have meat? That's really weird. Preparing for the biggest fight of our lives by killing livestock? Well, that's what I need to do. The people need to eat. The guy said, do what you need to do. Well, I'm gonna do things that will possibly support the outcome of this war. Now I need to find another pig. For that purpose. What do we have here? A chicken. chickens, nah, that's a lot, man. $72. Oh, what happened? Oh, you have no problem with me killing them, right? Yeah, that's not a crime or anything. Okay, thank you. Nice. By the way, let me save. I think I haven't saved in a long time. Okay, I don't wanna fight someone and then accidentally die and then have to do this all over again. Human meat we don't eat, right? Oh, look, it's a dead guy.
Could have killed him.
I have no idea. Who would have even tried killing a person here, man? That's insane. Yeah. I don't know, that's weird. People kill each other, like, why would they do that? That sounds dumb. Like, he was definitely not an assassin, so I don't know who would ever try to kill him. And why? Oh, come on, there's not another piggy pig here. What are these people doing in the monastery, man? Okay, let's go the other way. Let's go down here. Maybe there's gotta be another pig or two. Maybe not. Maybe not. But yeah, I'm doing this side quest because I assume that these might actually have something to do with... oh, there's a pig! There we go. Nice. There we go. Hello, I brought you... Wait, where is she? Where's the lady? Oh, she's here. Hello, I brought you the food.
For the love of God.
I brought the meat. Okay, this is stolen pork.
Thank you, Hen.
No problem.
Tell me more. Why is there a god? Because of you.
Yes.
And
Too bad the
is the custodian
all the time.
And
What do you mean? What?
I could do something about it.
No.
Ooh, do you want to kill me? Do you want to kill the custodian?
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards, and that's why.
All right, that's. Tell me.
Anything? Oh, okay. We didn't get any quests from her.
God bless.
So that is done. Good, 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 good. So we finished one thing. I got 7 chicken. I don't know what to do with 7 chicken, but... Plot twist, those pigs might have belonged to her. That's fine. She should have done that instead of me. She should be the one doing that. Doing the killing. Help with the sick. Find something to help the insomniac fall asleep. Can I make something over here? Let's see. Like, I think that's what we need to do here. Cockerel. He whose eyelids are falling and his body ceases to serve him, and then a long journey, let him drink this potion to restore his energy. No, we need someone that... We need sleep. No. 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 Oh, that's not good. I don't think we'll have anything here.
I cannot sleep again.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill that guy. Well, if I kill him, the problem solves itself, but okay. Yeah, we don't really have anything.
Quiet.
Huh. I eat cornflakes with milk. Cornflakes with milk. High calories sandwich for lunch. Pizza with extra cheese for dinner. I would probably be about 100 pounds if I was that. 100 kilograms, actually. If I was doing that. It sounds good. It sounds lovely.
How about certain reliable?
Some of and sometimes.
But I don't think I would be able to do that, man. That sounds really nice, though. Cornflakes for breakfast. High calories sandwich for lunch and pizza for dinner. Oh, man. That sounds good. I would love that. I would love that. I only eat lunch. I don't really eat 3 meals a day. I eat 1. Which, not something that you should be doing, just saying. That's what I do. That's what works for me. Okay, do we magically have a new one now? Lullaby. There we go. 1 poppy, 1 herb paris, and 1 thistle and oleum. Okay, let's see. Oil? Hope it's not petrol. Hope that's not the oil that the Americans are after, because we're gonna see some helicopters coming by if that's what's happening. I wonder if there's a mod that puts wolf ears in Wolf Sekiro. I don't wonder that, and I don't know why you would either. No, that's wrong. I'm watching you. Chat. Don't go down the furry pipeline. Being 6'2" and 105 kilogram with a similar diet, I can confirm. You know what the thing is? I'm not 6'2". I am like Wait, why are we talking about with American thing? What is 6'2"? 6'2" is like 185, 6, 7. No, don't say that. Something like that. Centimeters. What is that in real, like in the real metric system, Mike? Talk to me. We're in Greece. Don't do that. Don't do this 6'2" and that bullshit. Nobody cares about feet here. Well, the Americans do, but I don't think that they have to accommodate. This is not an American stream. 188. I worry too much about the NBA. Oh, sorry, I watch too much NBA. That's fine. But F that. Okay, so 188, 100. Well, you're a little bit overweight. Like over the weight limit, I guess. Not overweight, but it's not that bad. But I am 173, 74. So if I'm 100, that's a huge problem. I am obese. If you're 100, you're a little bit over your normal weight. Like normally you would be like 90, but you're 100. You're 10 pounds over, like 10 kilograms over. It's not that bad. Like me being 80 is not unhealthy yet. So you being 100 is not unhealthy yet. So you're Gucci. I think you're Gucci. Kira is a bodybuilder? Not really. So he probably eats a lot of chicken breast? Nope. Nope. I can do... Like I do... Wait. Oh, I guess I do that. We don't have the other one. What is it?
I won't get any sleep.
Herb Paris. Do I need to go to Paris to get that? Where do I find Herb Paris? Here? Nettle. No. Wolf is cute baby, deserves some cute ears? No. He's not a cute baby, and he most definitely does not deserve cute ears. No. Americans will use anything to measure but meters. Yep. They will use PPs before they use meters. Like feet, inches, legs, like, I don't know. PPs. Never meters. Never. 188. Don't worry. I want someone to... Oh, wait, I read that. meat from the pot? Yeah, we should. So I am curious. Where would I find some Paris thing? I hope I don't need to go to Paris. It's a very long way from here. I only have 2 days. Oh, nettle. Nah, that sucks. A yard is close enough to a meter. It's okay. No, it's not close enough to a meter. No, it's not. It's like 120 or something. Nope. F that. Hey, a chicken. It's a nettle. What about this? This is nothing. Where would I find some Paris things? On a short, they said that Burj Khalifa weighs about 1,630 elephants. Elephants. Because every elephant weighs the same. I see. Yeah, these people are insane, man. Oh, I can get an egg. I'll get an egg. I'll get a black feather. Why not? Yeah, these people are, they're just clinically insane. Wormwood, sure. Snettle, we don't need that. I just need 1 Paris Hilton. That's all I need, man. Where can I get that? Okay, I need these too, but I think I have. But anyway, doesn't matter. I prefer DS series to Kingdom Come. DS? Dark Souls? That's a very different game. I like Dark Souls games more, I agree. But I wouldn't compare them. Like, the only thing that they have in common is that they are both video games. Yes, yeah, but, like, they're not comparable. Like, a very different experience. Like, they're comparable maybe in RPG sense, but they don't even have a similar setting. They don't try to do the same thing. They're two very different games. This is a medieval sim RPG. Dark Souls is a dark fantasy D&D-esque RPG. Like, it's very, very, very different. It's like comparing apples to oranges. Like, yes, they're both fruit, but they're not really doing the same thing. But I love the Dark Souls series as well. I've played all of the Souls games. Well, we've played them on this channel. Multiple times. All of the FromSoft games. Lies of P. Lords of the Fallen. Code Vein, which is not great. Wu Chang, which is really great. Again, Lies of P, which is incredible. The Crab Souls game, I've played them all. I love them. And again, all the FromSoft games as well. Neo, yep, played Neo. The Neo 1. I haven't played the Neo 2 or 3. I played Neo 1 though. And it was really good. It was really hard to get into in the beginning. Like the first 3-4 days felt like I was insane. But I got a grasp on the combat system, and it was actually really neat. Yeah, and the RPG mechanics, the RPG elements of the game were kind of difficult for me to grasp in the beginning, but I got the handle on them. I figured it out eventually. Let's see how many times. Okay, I was about to be angry. I thought Dark Souls is Solaire's romance simulator. No, you don't even get that chance. Maybe there's a mod about that out there, but nah, it's not. You haven't played it yet, Eebs. You don't know. You still haven't played it, which is not understandable. You dare not playing the Dark Souls games after playing Elden Ring, Bloodborne, and everything in between.
Hey.
I'm waiting for his sale. I'm here. What's your problem? Like, can I find that Paris thing easily? That's a big problem. I don't see where I can find the Paris. It legitimately feels like I might actually have to do the trip. It's gotta be around here somewhere, right? If they are asking for it in this quest, surely it's around here somewhere. Right? My favorite is Dark Souls 3 from more FromSoft. No, my favorite is Elden Ring. Dark Souls 3 from FromSoft games. Dark Souls 3 is like a close second, but Elden Ring is my favorite one. Hollow Knight is on Soulslike. Hollow Knight is I've played it. Yes, I've beaten it. But Hollow Knight, the base game at least. But Hollow Knight is a Metroidvania. Nothing to do with Souls games. The only thing they have in common is like interconnected level design, but that doesn't mean that it's Souls-like. Please, please, please say that. They're both entertainment and multiple hours of entertainment per dollar. That is very true. Very, very true. And they're both incredible games, but they don't have anything else in common. So we cannot compare them. All are great though. Yeah, I like all the Dark Souls games. Demon Souls, yeah, I play Demon Souls. It's great. It's my least favorite FromSoft game. Well, it depends on the day that I will, like how I will wake up, right? Sometimes I will tell you that my least favorite is Dark Souls 2. Some days I will tell you that it's Demon Souls. I love both of them though. So my favorite, okay, let me give you my Souls game tier list. Soulslike, Soulsborne, call them what you will, including FromSoft and the other companies that I've had the pleasure of playing their games. So, my top is Elden Ring. Favorite one is Elden Ring. In the number 2 spot sits Lies of P and Dark Souls 3 together. I cannot tell you which one I prefer, like legitimately. I love both of them. So Elden Ring in the first place, and second place sits Lies of P with Elden Ring. Number 3 is Dark Souls 1. I love Dark Souls 1, an incredible RPG experience, phenomenal game, but not perfect. Then we get Bloodborne, number 4. I love Bloodborne. I really don't like some of its mid to late game bosses, especially like the mandatory ones, like the 3 dudes you fight at the same time, and then, well, you start with Vicar Amelia, then you fight 3 dudes, then you fight Rom, and then you fight the guy that's running away all the time. Like, they are so annoying, dude. So annoying. But anyway. And then, oh, and the Sperm. Anyway. Oh, that's not mandatory. Anyway. So Bloodborne is 4. After Bloodborne, it's Wuchang. Wuchang is number 5. Phenomenal gameplay, beautiful like world aesthetics, everything. I know about their controversies and like the Chinese history thing. I don't really care about that. I had a lovely time with Wuchang. Then number 6 would be Dark Souls 2. Then Demon Souls number 7. Number 8 would be the Another Crab's Adventure. Really good game. Great gameplay. Really fun and charming. Would recommend. And then the only 2 games that it's really tough for me to recommend is Code Vein at number 9 and Lords of the Fallen at number 10. But I do believe that Lords of the Fallen 2 is going to be really good. I have faith that they will pull through. The combat that they've shown, the gameplay that they've shown so far, looks very promising.
I'm starving here.
The only thing that I'm worried about is their level design, which is the thing that put me off from the first game. I finished it, but my biggest criticism of the first game was their level design. It was very confusing and confused. They didn't really know if they wanted to be Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 1, or like both and everything at the same time, and doing a new thing as well with the teleports and the babies that you can plant and stuff like that. I didn't like it. Well, I liked it as a game, but it is my least favorite Souls-like game to this day for a reason. But I do hope that they have kind of figured out what they want to do with their level design. If they figured that out, the combat looks incredible, the game can be really good. Nowadays, among casual gamers, if a game has bosses that you need multiple tries to beat, it's a Souls game, yeah. That grinds my gears, because that is just false advertising, man. And it can lead to a lot of bad decisions. Purchasing decisions. I prefer watching any Souls-like to this game or Skyrim. Oh yeah, watching people play Souls-like games, I would say is maybe more interesting, but because this game is a little bit more of a life sim game. So it's definitely not as entertaining and as fast-paced maybe as a Souls game would be. Because here you kind of have to do some, like, I don't know, chores and stuff like that. You don't do that in Souls games. Souls-like games. Skyrim can be turned into anything. It's like a massive shared art project now. Yeah, Skyrim is barely a game at this point. I don't know. I played Skyrim. It was cool. I see why people like it. I cannot tell you that I would recommend it to anyone, though. Like, I don't really have a reason to recommend it because it doesn't do RPG good enough. Base game, right? Base game. Base game Skyrim. It doesn't do RPG well enough. It doesn't really do combat well enough. It doesn't do story well enough. It's really just mediocre, like, in everything. And it has incredible bugs. Game-breaking bugs 15 years after it was released. So the only thing that it does really well is being a sandbox, right? It's a great sandbox that has a lot of things that you can do, but with no consequences. And that is my big sticking point. So I don't know who to recommend Skyrim to be honest with you. Story enjoyers wouldn't like it. RPG enjoyers probably wouldn't like it either, because there are no consequences, like, at all, to any of your choices. Combat enjoyers probably wouldn't, because the combat of the base game, again, is... I don't care what modders have done with the game. I'm talking about the base game. That's what I judge it. That's what Bethesda has put out. Combat is not great either. I don't know why anyone would go to Skyrim. If you want a sim, like a medieval sim, you go to this one. If you want a high fantasy, challenging, but really good RPG, you would go with any of the games that I mentioned from FromSoft or the other companies, like Wuchang and Lies of P as well are really good. I don't know. Skyrim is troubling. Maybe the lore is really cool. Haven't delved into the lore yet, but I think that your first impression of a game is very important, and the criticisms that someone would have of their first impressions, I think, should be heard by the company, and they should be fixed, you know, some problems that the game has when the next game comes out. Hopefully it's going to be decent as well. Hopefully it's going to be decent. Okay, I yapped a lot. I think I missed some chats. Let me check. With 500,000 artists, yeah, 500,000 people that are working for Bethesda for free to fix their mistakes and make assets for them in order for people to keep buying and enjoying their game. Yeah, that's great. Great business model. How about Titan Souls? Titan Souls? What is that? I've never heard of that game. Wuchang isn't Souls? No, it is. Wuchang is a Souls-like game. I don't know why you would say it isn't. Wuchang has everything that a Souls-like game has. The RPG mechanics, the progression system. It's just that the progression system is like Final Fantasy X more than it is like Dark Souls. That doesn't mean anything. It's still an RPG system. Wuchang is a Souls-like, and whoever says it isn't, I don't know why you would say that. There's nothing that would indicate that it isn't a Souls-like. Just be, oh, maybe because it's not made for FromSoft. Like, I don't know if that's your argument. That's not what I'm saying. I prefer Fallout 4 to Skyrim, but I've sunk countless hours in both. I haven't played any Fallout games. I've heard they're really good, though. But people say Skyrim is really good as well. And I would say Skyrim is good, but that's where the story ends. Base game was good for 2011? No. No, it was not. The base game for when it came out, it was not good. Back in 2011, there were incredible RPGs and really good combat games, and they were not buggy. They played really well. So no, Skyrim is not good for 2011. To be fair, it had very little bugs in vanilla when it came out in 2011. People tell me that the PlayStation 3 version of Skyrim to this day is unplayable. How is that a thing? I've never heard of a PlayStation 3 game legitimately just being unplayable before Skyrim. Because Skyrim is like this game, but wait. Skyrim is like with this game, but a class system. This game also has a class system. You just change weapons and it's basically a different class. You just don't call it a class. because this game is not a fantasy game. This game is a realistic sim. But in terms of RPG game mechanics, this game is by far and beyond better than anything Skyrim could ever be, the base game, at least. This game is an incredible RPG. I finished the basic game many times and only encountered 2 bugs in the whole thing, 1 flying mammoth and 1 blue wall. I finished the game recently and I encountered about 100 bugs, and a lot of them were game breaking and actually destroyed my opinion of the game, sadly. I didn't fix anything before I played the game. It's a 15-year-old game. Its port should be good enough. It is not good enough. Attack on Souls is a 2.5D Souls game. No, I haven't. I don't even know what that is. I would say it would be very difficult for a 2.5D game to be a Souls game. Because of the POV, that's like a big aspect of how you look at Souls game worlds, I guess. But I don't know. Haven't checked it out. No, I haven't played that one. I finished the basic game many times and I counted 2 bugs. Yeah, I countered many bugs on stream. You can go back and watch the whole stream. I liked playing Skyrim. Like, I had a good time with it. I just don't see what the whole fuss is about. I think the whole fuss is about what the community has made of Skyrim than what Bethesda has made of Skyrim. The real mystery is, why didn't Bethesda made the Elder Scrolls 6 and 7 and 8? They would make a lot of money just spamming Skyrim editions. Hopefully, they didn't do that because they did not want to keep creating buggy messes. Hopefully, the answer to that is because they wanted to optimize their games and make sure that they don't have the Bethesda charm, which is apparently another excuse for having your game being a buggy mess and people actually being nostalgic about that. 2001 was a very good year. 2011. Yeah, 2011. Skyrim, The Witcher 2. I haven't played The Witcher 2. I've heard it's good. I've played 3. I'm gonna go back and play 2. Deus Ex Human Revolution. Haven't played Deus Ex either. Hey, what is up, Splendy? Welcome back, my guy. We're on a diet now? Why? Why? Get some Snikes, man. No. Be healthy. Be healthy. Take care of yourself. I understand, though, bugs in Skyrim might be luck-based. You have to accidentally lucky hardware or not. PlayStation 5 is accidentally lucky hardware? Sorry, PlayStation 3. Apparently, the game is unplayable on the console that it came out at the same generation. It came out in the PS3 generation, and it is unplayable to this day in the PlayStation 3 console. That tells me that they just don't give an F about their optimization overall. People say that it has problems in 360, but not as bad as in PlayStation 3. And the best version of the game is basically the PC because they patched it a lot. If the version that I played is the best version, it's a huge problem. Because the version that I played is the most buggy game that I've played on stream. Like, legitimately. Maybe the mods? On the mods, I didn't use any mods. No mods broke anything because I didn't use any mods. I played the game as vanilla as it comes. And to be honest, Kira was really limit testing the game sometimes. What do you mean? I didn't do any limit testing. The bugs that happened like in random places and random times. And, you know, sometimes the game just froze and closed. But anyway. Skyrim was like a game engine for modders. Yeah, that's what they have brainwashed you into thinking. We didn't make a game, we made an engine. It's not Fortnite, man. It's a single-player game that's a buggy mess that they made open source, kind of open source, in order for people to fix their mistakes. It's essentially outsourcing labor to the people. Make them make the game for us because they love it. They love the world, so let them fix it for us because we cannot be fucked to fix it. I don't like that. I will never like what Bethesda is doing with Skyrim. Skyrim deserves better. It has really, really good... I guess the feeling of the game is really good. The world looks beautiful. Walking around, doing things in the game feels great. But if you look beyond that, it's a mess. And I think the Elder Scrolls franchise, I think, deserves better. I hope Elder Scrolls 6 is not a buggy mess. But I will wait before I purchase when it comes out eventually. because I love high fantasy RPGs. That is like my most favorite thing to play. Kira, is streaming your main income source? If you don't mind, of course. Well, I wouldn't call it income, but kind of right now, because because my main income source was teaching English in Japan when I was in Japan, but then I had to come back for personal reasons in Greece, and now I've been doing this. I'm doing other stuff on the side, but this is what I spend most of my day in, basically, if that makes any sense. This is what I spend the most of my time in. I wouldn't call it income. Definitely not. At any stretch of the imagination, I can barely afford rent with this. But yes, technically, I am doing this for the most hours in my day. I have other like sources of income in order to get by, but I am spending the most of my day doing this. I wouldn't call that my main source of income, though. Yeah, but I think that's what you meant with that. Like, I spend most of my day doing this. Actually, they are making more money by selling the game for 15 years. Very actual development cost and very little actual development costs. Yeah, they just port it over. Let the people fix it, and you don't even have to pay any money to the people to fix it, to the people in the company, like the actual developers. I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to defend Bethesda. That's hard. Oh, that hard. But we never got any replacement for Skyrim open world concept. There are Elden Rings doing everything that Skyrim does and better. What does Skyrim have that Elden Ring doesn't have? What does Skyrim have that Breath of the Wild, that I haven't played yet, but I know about it, doesn't have? What does Skyrim have that a lot of The Witcher 3 doesn't have? I don't know. The only thing that Skyrim has is the lack of consequences, which is, I think, a point, to me at least, it's something that I don't like. That takes out of the RPG experience. I can say that Tinted Grail is what the Skyrim Avowed could have been. You can side with Genocidal Maniac and burn all your friendly NPCs. Yeah, I've heard of that game. I've heard it's really good. And again, you've been playing it and you've been praising it. So, not on third person, on first person. So I will probably check it out at some point. Also, I haven't played Avowed, but I've heard the worst. Would it be nice if FromSoft or CD Projekt Red made a decision to make a new Skyrim-like game, but they're not going to? I don't think that FromSoft or CD Projekt Red want to make a first-person perspective game. I don't think they're gonna do that. I think they like their third-person perspective. That's the main reason why they wouldn't do it, because Skyrim-like, Elden Ring is very Skyrim-like. The only thing that's different in the logic, I guess, in the fact that, you know, I think that Elden Ring is everything that Skyrim wishes it would be. The only difference is the first-person POV. The first person view, basically. So old Bethesda it is. But they're not going to, so old Bethesda it is. Oh, but there are many games that do what Bethesda does, but better. Like Tinted Grail, I've heard, it's just a better Skyrim. Also, Eebs actually just mentioned that. So, yeah. May Skyrim finally rest in peace? Yeah, they should let it rest in peace. They should move on, but no. People love it. People fix our game, so let's port it in other devices so, you know, people can fix those as well. Buy it again. For some reason, it was Duct Tape Studio who made the Elder Scrolls games. Really? Duct Tape Studio. Wait, is that an actual studio, or are you talking about Bethesda basically being a Duct Tape Studio, which is like very hastily put something together that was not tested well enough and stuff like that? Did it in English in Japan? That's awesome, man. Yeah, it was really cool. And I want to get back into doing it at some point as well. Fallout New Vegas, it was wonderful. I love living in Japan. I loved my job there as well. Fallout New Vegas is the best from that family of games, and mostly because it was made by Obsidian. Fallout New Vegas. I've heard really good things, never played it though. Streamer by day, bank robber by night. Yeah, exactly. They've never caught me though, so don't say that. Elden Ring is totally different genre from Skyrim, Breath of the Wild 2, Witcher 3 2. What? No, It's exactly the same. Well, what Skyrim is trying to be an open world sandbox RPG in a medieval high fantasy setting. That is exactly what The Witcher and the Dark Souls, Elden Ring, sorry. Dark Souls 1 as well. And Dark Souls. Oh no, Dark Souls 1 is an open world. But that's exactly what The Witcher 3 and what do you call it? Elden Ring is. That is exactly what they are. And Breath of the Wild. And Breath of the Wild is a little bit more charming in its setting, but it's exactly what the same thing. They're doing the same thing. It's just that the presentation of the character that you control is different. Like, yes, you cannot make your own character in The Witcher, but is that really the point? But you can do it in Breath of the Wild as well. In Elden Ring you can though, but that's not really my point. Skyrim is the only game with every item that should be there is there. What? What do you mean? In any other open world, in fantasy setting, everything non-essential is nailed to the wall. Oh, like you can loot the flowers? Like that? Like you can go and loot the flowers and you can kill the pigs? Like stuff like that, you mean? You can do that in, what do you call it? In The Witcher, I'm pretty sure. And you can definitely do that in Breath of the Wild. Just, I don't think that's anything important. Elden Ring is a combat game and classic RPG model brought to perfection. Combat game? I wouldn't say it's a combat game. Well, it is. Like 30% of it is combat, but I think that the basis of it is just the RPG-ness of it. No, actually with Elden Ring, they really did put combat in the forefront. So it is not a combat game. It is an RPG. But secondarily, yes, the combat is very important. But the problem with Elden Ring is that if you just nail it down to it being a combat game, it means that it doesn't really do the RPG aspect of it well. And Elden Ring does. Elden Ring has so many choices. You can do so many things with its combat. Your character can be so many things. And you can actually just play the game without even touching the opponent. And you can beat the game like that. So, I think combat game is a little bit too broad, maybe, of a thing to say about Elden Ring. Whatever FromSoft is making next, that be their romanceable obeisance. I don't think that's going to be the case, though. I want FromSoft to make a game like Bloodborne. Level design-wise, I want it to be like Bloodborne next time. So something in between Dark Souls 1 and 3. Skyrim is open world sandbox RPG of everything is actually where it's here and detailed genre. Now it's nothing, it's reduced to mechanics. That's very face value though, isn't it? A house filled with objects is filled with objects and not just printed on, as in The Witcher 3. Yeah, but that's not the point of The Witcher. The Witcher is a little bit more focused in the story, but... like, yes, it doesn't have the objects in, but I don't know. Do you really need that? Do you really like that? I guess if you want to, yeah. I don't know. I guess I put more emphasis in the things that matter to me. But if what matters to you is, you know, being in houses and stealing some stuff, because you cannot really do everything, right? And yeah, sure. I don't know. You can loot anything? No, you cannot loot anything. I can go in houses and not loot everything. There are things that are just there cosmetically. Just not everything is cosmetic. Like most of the things you can loot. I don't really care about that, but I guess again, yeah, if that's what you do in Skyrim? Maybe I don't know what people do in Skyrim. That's why I'm saying that. I don't know. Maybe I don't have your perspective. Elden Ring is a masterpiece, agreed. Yeah. Like, we're not talking about the quality of the games now. I'm just trying to figure out, to wrap my head around what you play Skyrim for. Because maybe I don't know what people play Skyrim for. Skyrim is great, but I think it deserved much more fixing. Yeah. That is my biggest gripe with the game. Okay, Bloodborne-esque, let me romance Ludwig. No, I'm saying the level design needs to be level design needs to be Bloodborne-esque. Like, something between Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3 in terms of level design. That's all I'm saying. Everything else, I don't know. They can do whatever they want with the setting. I will buy it. I don't care. People who play Skyrim play to hang around some random village in their modders. Okay, modders. I don't... Okay, so... People don't play Skyrim for Skyrim. People play Skyrim for what the people have made for free for Bethesda. Okay, that's the fundamental difference then. When I'm talking about the game, I'm not talking about what the people made with the mods. I'm talking about the game itself. What Bethesda has made. I don't care about what the people that done free labor for Bethesda have made. I know they do it from love, but Bethesda is taking advantage of that. So when we're talking about the game, we're not talking about mods. We're talking about the game itself. So the game itself is a mess, and it's not really... The world itself is not really that worth exploring. Like, yes, there are things everywhere, but those things are not important. They're just things that are there to fill in a pretty empty world sometimes. The game is made in order to... for the consequences... in order for there to be no consequences. Essentially, and I'm not a big fan of that. All of Skyrim's art was made by 2 guys in a small office cubicle. Wait, I missed something. Skyrim was made in 4 small rented rooms in 1 floor shared by 2 other companies. Okay, sure. I can respect that. And I'm telling you, my problem with the game, my biggest gripe, is not that it's not Elden Ring. It's not Elden Ring. It's Skyrim. My biggest problem is that it's not fixed. That's my biggest gripe with the game. Like, it's not a perfect RPG, or maybe arguably not an RPG. That's fine. It's a sandbox. People enjoy doing what they want to do in the sandbox. It's not like my type of game, I guess, maybe. But it should be. That's the problem. It should be my type of game. I love RPGs, high fantasy settings, and everything in between. The fact that I love Kingdom Come Deliverance more than Skyrim, I would never expect that, to be honest with you. But I like Skyrim. I might be talking shit about it, but I actually liked it. I had a good time with it. But I consider it despicable that they don't fix the game. And they expect people to do the fixing for them. And that's actually something that the people say proudly. I'm all excited about the KOTOR remake. Oh, I don't know about remakes, man. I cannot be excited about remakes that Western studios make. Or even Eastern sometimes. Square Enix didn't do a great job with Final Fantasy VII Remake. But anyway, that's just an opinion that I have. Though not a lot of people agree with that. Larian, new Divinity game. Yeah, that's gotta be good. It's not really my cup of tea, but that's gonna be good. And you know that, because it's Larian. The Witcher 4, cautiously optimistic. We'll see. And Fallout 5 in 2045. Yeah, good. Yeah, good luck with that. Also, Kira, would you like a tip on where to look for the herb Paris flower? Yes, you can just tell me, actually. Or maybe give me a tip. People don't play Skyrim, people play mods made for Skyrim. Yeah, that's what I understand. And I'm talking about Skyrim, and other people are talking about essentially a different game, like a different experience. Like sex mods and all. I don't know what they're doing there. People play Skyrim for what people made out for it. Yeah, so they're not playing Skyrim for Skyrim. I'm talking about Skyrim, and like other people are talking about the mods that people made for Skyrim. I'm not talking about the mods. Problem with Skyrim is that the only game with a TGIS level of modding final product is so different from the re-released version. Yeah, but I'm not here to talk about the mods. I'm talking about the base game. That's the difference. There's a fundamental difference into the thing that we're talking about. Fallout 4 workshop system, like people make mods, post them to Bethesda. Bethesda picks the best, then charges your money to buy them. I don't know how people put up with that. I don't know. Even if it was free, by the way. Bethesda David took the best mods to charge money for it. Yeah, but they are charging money to when they re-release a game. And they don't tell you to get the mods, but they know that the selling point of the game is the mods. If they're selling you their game, and the value proposition is you get the game, you fix it with mods, people are doing crazy things with it, you should buy that. That's what they're doing. They're just not charging you for the mods, they're charging you for the base game that the selling point of which is the mods. Like, yeah, they're not doing it shamelessly, they're not yelling it, but that's what they're doing. Creation Kit was always a joke and it never took off at all. Oh, I don't know what that is, to be honest. Oh, you're talking about Fallout? Yeah, that's about the Fallout, probably. The fact that individual people made these add-ons and the same add-ons were in the game store and you have to pay money for them, I'm assuming Bethesda got some of it. Okay, so there was an attempt from Bethesda to actually charge for that, but it never took off, so they didn't do it. It was not worth the risk. So they did try. Nice. You can find forest flowers growing alongside the banks of rivers and flowing water. I see. Oh, wait, I could have done that. I could have seen that. Now I know I have a guide or something, don't I? I think I have a way of finding that. Anyway. So around here, we can find the Paris flower. You don't have to go to Paris, actually.
Not as shallow as it looks.
That's cool. Like, I was beginning to think that we actually probably go to Paris. Isa said that Donibs, I have 500 hours in KCD2 and I've only found like 3 belladonna plants. What are those? But come on, the Paris flowers shouldn't be that rare, right? It won't be that difficult to find, surely. Right? Surely. Fallout 4 was far buggier than Skyrim on release, unplayable for so many people. That's the thing. They keep putting out games that are unplayable on release in platforms that it should be fully playable. They charge you for the money and they expect other people to fix it for them. Or maybe they do the bare bones fixing and they're like, okay, so we did it, it kind of boots, so then modders can take over and fix it for us. That is disgusting to me. Maybe I don't know everything, and maybe there are reasons why that is justified by a lot of people, but for me, I don't know if I could ever justify that. That is kind of evil. It wasn't always, now it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that when they started making Elder Scrolls games, like Elder Scrolls 1, 2, 3, 4, even 5, they were not, you know... Wait. They were not betting on the chance that people will fix their game for them, is what I want to say. Or maybe they did, and that was because they were a small studio that didn't really have another choice, right? They didn't have the money or the people to do QA, proper QA, and fix everything. But now they do, and they keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. Like, they remade Oblivion, and they kept the bugs, and they called it charm. The fact that they've brainwashed people into thinking that's actually a thing, that they're bugs, that they don't fix, it's charm. Yeah, again, it's next level brainwashing. It really is. Gaslighting to the next level, it's phenomenal. I don't know why, but flowers are so difficult to spot in KCD. The colors are washed out and the pointer doesn't appear. The thing is that sometimes the colors are just different. Sometimes it's not washed out. Sometimes red is purple. Or red is pink. I don't care about it that much. We live in a world where, let's say, healthcare is pretty much a murder scam. Do you live in America? Because that's not the world. That's just America. Or someone stealing pocket money for players doesn't bother me too much. It bothers me a lot. Because I have healthcare here, so... I do actually. Like, I don't understand that. What does that have to do with anything? What does the healthcare system of a country have to do with video games? Nothing. You have rights as a consumer. If you don't defend your rights as a consumer, and if you don't talk about them and try to defend them, they're going to be taken away from you. Now it's Bethesda getting this, and then you're going to extrapolate that in real life. You're going to lose your right to vote? okay, that might be like too much, but you know what I mean, right? What I mean is that if you extend that logic to real life things, is that you're gonna say, okay, so I don't even have healthcare, so I don't want to bother. Like, I might die tomorrow, so why bother go and vote? Why bother voting for someone that will give me the democratic vote to vote, you know, the democratic right to vote next time? I will just vote for someone that is not gonna care. It's gonna take care of all my problems, but and he will actually take care of my problem of having to go and vote every time or whatever. Like, if you extrapolate that logic to like its logical conclusion in other aspects, you will lose everything in life because you don't care enough about it, because you've made up an excuse that if this is bad, then everything else is bad. I don't really care about them. That's not a good logic to have, I think. I care about things. I have much bigger problems in my life than having to talk about Bethesda's. I don't have to talk about Bethesda, but you know, talking about Bethesda here and making a conversation, right? I have, but I'm not going to talk about those things because that's not what this stream is about. We don't talk about the, you know, real life problems. And if we do, it is not to like a really personal extent because, well, at the end of the day, you're not here to talk about your problems. You're here for entertainment. But like, just taking a huge real life problem and applying that as an excuse to not care about other things, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that's a little bit problematic. I don't do that. They're not bugs, they are features in Oblivion universe posing Israel. Yeah. I've heard about that. Yeah, it's a feature, not a bug. It just works. Just works, don't worry about it. Have you played Terraria? No. I have heard of Terraria, but I haven't played Terraria. I don't know if it's like Elden Ring. I don't know about that. I don't know about if the bosses could be considered Elden Ring-esque. But I have heard of Terraria. I hear that it's Minecraft, but 2D, not Elden Ring. I know what you mean. Yeah, like, you cannot extrapolate that to everything. I understand that you're saying that, what you're basically saying is that I have bigger problems to worry about. But there will always be a bigger problem to worry about. Like, health issues are more important than right to vote. Until it's not. Until you lose it. And everything. You can extrapolate that to everything. To be honest, it is just that I work in healthcare and research lab, and I work in a hospital, and that's left me horrified. I understand. And again, the fact that the healthcare system of your country, and my country's healthcare, I have free healthcare, that doesn't mean that it's perfect. It has a lot of problems. Huge problems. But the fact that that part of my life and that part of my country is fucked up, that is not related in any way, shape, or form with the fact that Bethesda is trying to get out of basically making a buggy mess of a game and getting cheap labor, or like free labor, out of the love of a game, and calling it charm, and calling that a feature. Oh, our game is so open, it's a feature. No, it's not. You're taking advantage of the free labor of people. That's what you're doing. And you are using it to advertise the game, and you don't really use it right there because you don't really say it, but you know that's what people are buying the game for. So yeah, you should stop making the fucking game again and again and again and again, and take advantage of people's hard work for free. Make money. That's what I'm saying. And they tried doing the same thing to Starfield, making fans fix the game, and it flopped so hard. Yeah, that's why this got destroyed. They will probably stop doing that with Elder Scrolls 6 because Starfield was a big mess. And that's what people should do. People should stop making excuses for billionaires and for billion-dollar companies. And people should be aware of the rights that they have and that they can be taken away the moment that they look the other way. Never look the other way. Your consumer rights, your voting rights, your speech, your freedom of speech, everything, the moment you look the other way, is gonna be taken away from you. Our generation, and I'm talking about my generation, I'm a millennial, right? So we grew up having certain rights here in the West, at least in Western countries. And we have grown up thinking that those are a given. There is no way that will ever happen. There is no way it will ever be taken away from you. There is no way this, there is no way that. Until it actually happens. Until you grow so complacent that you don't really care about anything, and you consider that to be a given, not a right that you have to fight for, but like something that you were born to have. Like, I hear people talk about human rights like they're born having human rights. You're not born having anything. Those are concepts that we made up to make the world a better place for most humans. It's the common consensus. You don't have rights when you know, have, like, when you become a baby, when you're a baby, when you come out of your mother's womb. Those things are concepts. And again, concepts that people have fought for generations, and people consider those a given nowadays, and are basically willing to just let them go because, well, nobody's ever gonna take that away, right? Our grandpas and grandmothers that lived through times that those things were not actually a given are slowly, you know, leaving us. So my generation is, I think that my generation is like the worst generation that has ever existed. I'm sorry, we ruined entertainment, we ruined everything. We are the worst. I'm sorry, okay? Pretty much agree, just saying Hakuna Matata. That's the thing, I don't agree with that Hakuna Matata logic. But again, different people, different strokes for different folks, right? And also, people never modded any Bethesda game too much after Skyrim. Not every released versions of the re-released versions of Skyrim. That's besides the point. The way, what do you call it? What's the space game again? Anyway, the way that game was released, it was a buggy mess. It was bad. People didn't mod it, didn't bite this time, and they didn't fix it for them, for the most part at least, and they had to fix it. Starfield. And that's why it flopped, but that is a good thing, but that shows me that the people have changed their mind about Bethesda, and that's a good thing. It doesn't show me that Bethesda is doing anything different though. So even though people didn't mod for them, they kept doing the same thing, expecting people to mod for them. So I am waiting to see a Bethesda game released in a good state that respects people's money and does not assume that people will fix the game for them. I'm still waiting for that. So until then, I'm gonna be judging them by what they're doing, not what other people are not doing, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm gonna judge them for not providing a complete product, even though people have shown that they don't want to do it anymore. They don't want to provide free labor for them, because maybe some people will. So we'll see. We'll see. Elder Scrolls 6 is basically going to give us all the answers to that. My grandpa was MG gunner in World War II. His motto was live and let live. Well, yeah, because of the circumstances that he was living with. But was the democracy in his country ever in scrutiny while he was alive? I don't believe so. America since the beginning. There are countries that have lived through, because that was what I was talking about, like your rights being taken away. There are countries, like even in Greece, like in recent history, Greece didn't have democracy. Who had a military... Wait. What is this? But yeah, anyway, we had a military occupation, essentially. A military regime. We didn't have the right to vote. We didn't have a lot of things. For a good, what was it, 10 years? And then a lot of people died in order for us to be able to have the right to vote again. But now we forget that. And people are just not even going to vote. Why? Because, well, it's a given. Like, vote or not vote, we're still gonna get an election next time, right? We're still gonna have democracy, right? I'm still gonna be able to say whatever I want, right? Surely. They don't remember that their grandparents fought for that, and a lot of people died for them to have the right to vote and the right to speak and express their opinion. Because they are growing complacent. And complacency is what's gonna eventually gonna be the end of every right that we have. I am very pessimistic, if you could tell, about how modern Western civilization is going. But anyway. I mean, yes, and yes, people love the game for the ancient time when Bethesda was a very small and poor. Bethesda never landed a hit like Skyrim ever again. The Elder Scrolls 6 can be bigger than Skyrim, but it needs to be an actual proper game, not a platform for other people to fix game and put things on. I think that's what I think. We have an excess of good RPG games now, unlike in 2011. Oh, in 2011 you also had good RPGs. The problem that it was that the most good RPGs in 2011 were coming out from Japan. So a lot of people considered those like they didn't like those because I don't know. To be honest with you, I love like RPGs coming out of Japan. But there were a lot of them coming out of there. But it was just not a lot of people's cup of tea. Or they didn't even try them because they were Japanese and they were not Western. A lot of people were waiting for, I don't know, like the equivalent of the World of Warcraft, but in a single player game. Or the equivalent of, I'm blanking out on video game names right now, but you know what I mean. JRPGs are not for everyone. You know, the writing and stuff like that, because sometimes you gotta be familiar with like Japanese culture to make sense of some stuff that are happening. Can I just get those? No. By the way, I still haven't found the thing that I'm looking for. But anyway. The Witcher 2 was 2011. I haven't played it though. I cannot test to the quality of it. I think it's probably a really good game. But if I can, you know, tell from The Witcher 3, but I haven't played it, so I don't know. Grandma was born in Sunderland in Czechoslovakia, and to Sunderland immigrated before the war. Okay, so he definitely has. What do you call it? Actually, I don't know a lot about what was happening in the inner Czechoslovakian circle. Like, yes, definitely they had military, governments, let's say. Again, my brain is like tired right now. I've talked too much. I'm starting to blank out, but they definitely had like military occupancies. I just don't know when. I'm not familiar with Czechoslovakian history. I just know that Czechoslovakia was a thing, and then it wasn't. That's pretty much it. But The Witcher 2 is, from what I hear, a great game, but I haven't played it, so I cannot attest to the greatness of its RPG-ness, essentially. My grandfather was a drunkard, cheated, and made money by playing cards. Nice. Oh, man. A lot of things. My grandfather was a lot of things. Now, my grandfather, I believe, was in the military before... Like, one of my grandfathers was in the military, and the other grandfather was a technician. That's me? Yeah, maybe you can enlighten us, Slendy. Because of the turn-based system, a lot of JRPGs back in the day were not turn-based. Like, the Ease series, for example, is not turn-based. The Secret of Mana. There are a lot of games, if you look into it, that are not turn-based. People will just put off by the idea of a game coming out of Japan because Japan is quirky. Something, I don't know. Again, I can, to a certain degree, understand, but at the end of the day, it is dumb. And people are just not willing to try new things. And if you cannot even try a new type of game, like, what are you going to do in your life? Like, do you try new food? The game is like the lowest point in the bar of like getting out of your comfort zone. It's like the easiest thing to possibly get out of your comfort zone with. We sucked dick to Germany. Ah, I see. Okay. The Witcher 2 aids horribly visually. Really? It is that bad? I do have it. I do want to play it at some point. I own it. On Steam. I got it for like very cheap. When they had a discount for CD Projekt Red at some point. It was like, what, $5 or something? It was very, very cheap. Ich bin so klug. Ich bin means I am. So klug, I don't know what that means. Maybe something bad. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. How do you torture Henry of Gaslit this time? I haven't been torturing him. I'm trying to find a certain flower that is supposed to be in the banks of rivers. But it is not. It is not. That is the lie of the century. I could share about my late Graham's corner in the police force, but history working his ass off to win grandma's hand in marriage and far more is far more fascinating. Yeah, right. And he was like the charmer in the village, and she won him over. That is indeed interesting. Grandma was based, and granddad was a Giga Chad, as the kids would say nowadays. Czechoslovakia was short-lived democratic nation, lasted about 20 years. Well, I know what it is. I'm just... Oh, wait. A skirmish. Okay, wait. I'm just curious about their political. So it was democratic since, like, at the beginning and to the end? Oh, that's 4 people.
Give us a fight, you.
You're dead.
There we go. 1 down. Okay, you can fight each other now. Go back to your little skirmish. Go fight each other again. There we go. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I won. That's a lot of dead people. That means a lot of money. Okay, nice. Okay, wait. So what are we talking about? How do you torture Henry? Okay, no, I don't. I'm not torture him. He's full. He's good. Then we had a revolution, and with the help of Russia, we became free. Doesn't sound right. Czechoslovakia was a short-lived democratic nation, lasted about 20 years. Hitler came, then Stalin came, then the Soviet Union collapsed. Yeah, but Czechoslovakia was a nation. When did the nation Czechoslovakia collapsed? The Czech and Slovakia, the Czech Republic and Slovakia. He did fight for the Civil War, though. He had a hatred for the communists up until his death. A lot of people in this side of Greece, and for the fascists as well. It very much depends on, I don't know, which ideological camp you were in at that point, I guess. What game for $5? The Witcher 2. The Witcher 2. I believe I got for about $5 on Steam at some point. Oh yeah, we were always democratic. Oh, that's really nice. Yeah, Czechoslovakia was democratic. Okay, there you go. So at least you always had a right to vote and a right to express your opinion, right? There are a lot of, including Greece, there are a lot of countries that didn't have that. We didn't have that under Ottoman rule, and we didn't have that under our military occupation. That was actually very recent. Like less than 100 years ago. So Greek people at least should remember that rights are not a given. They are won and preserved. But yeah, short-term memory. Short-term memory. Half the fun in these KCD games is maxing out speech and then get caught for crimes and saying all the excuses Henry can use to get out of trouble. I did do a little bit of that, and it was really fun. That is very true, actually. Seeing all the bullshit that KCD has come up with to get him out of situations is really fun. He's actually the Henry of Gaslit. Maybe that's why you guys are calling him that. That makes sense. Or gaslids? Gaslids, yeah, that's what you guys are saying. A lot of older people are nowadays still even thankful to Russia helping us free of German influence, so socialism has hard a lot of influence. Socialism is a different thing, though. Communism is a different thing, and socialism is a different thing. That's the difference. Like, extreme socialism with military force and you know, not having any rights. But you have democratic rights. You can have like a socialist government and still have democracy. We've had that. Funny. Because it was not really socialistic, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, let's not talk about politics, the Greek politics, because that's the only thing that I will talk, that I can attest to, because I know. Chat turned into geopolitical seminar. Oh, that's very interesting, though. I do not know a lot about Czechoslovakia and how, like, the divide happened and when it happened exactly, and what were the reasons for it, and, you know, were they under military occupation? Were they not? Like, have they always been democratic? I don't know those things. Also, Kira, there's a herbalist trader nearby, says Psalm Monastery, that you can sell the herbs. That sells Paris flower herb. Okay, we'll go there. We'll do that. Czechoslovakia was built by Czech and Slovak soldiers who joined the Western forces in World War I. They marched back into their homeland in 1919, had an election, 1939, Hitler grabbed land, and nation collapsed. I see. So that was the reason. I see. And then why, when Germany was not... Oh, I guess one part of the nation was probably influenced by Russia. So they didn't get back together because now they had new boyfriends. Like, maybe one country had, like, Europe, Western Europe as a boyfriend, and the other country had more, like, Russian influences as the boyfriend. So maybe that's why they didn't get back together.
Oh, damn, I'm tired.
Okay. That's good. Take that, take that, take that. That's a trader, by the way. He didn't really have a lot of things on him. A Kuman. Kuman is poor. Those are good, though. We'll take those. The money, too. That's a lot of dead people over here. Czech nation, the Czech Republic, I guess, right? Though, is a nation of Bohemia that is known from the 9th century. Yeah. But why did they join forces in the first place? And what is, like, what's the difference between, like, a Czech person and a Slovak person, since the Czechs were there all along, and then the Slovaks joined them? Like, I don't know anything about that. I don't know about the geopolitics of Central Europe. Sadly. So in KCD2, I pressed the wrong button and I used the non-lethal chokehold on a female. Oh no. When the guard came to arrest me, Henry said he mistook her for his wife and he was trying to hug her. That is so bad. That is such a bad excuse. But it is really fun. Why does he have panties? Because that's expensive. That's why I'm taking it. Oh, that's also expensive. Why does he have such expensive panties? What is going on here? I think those were panties, right? Another trader. Do you have a lot of money, trader? He doesn't even have 10 gold. Disgusting. I'll take that. I'll take that. And this. That's all. What about this guy? That's how Henry makes money, by the way. Take that, I'll take this. This too. And your money. Nobody cares, they're dead. They're not gonna need their things in the afterlife. And this guy didn't have anything good. Anybody else that I forgot to loot? Like, I think a skirmish happened here after the bandits had killed the people. So the bandits killed the traders, and the bandits got killed by the people of the skirmish, and then they started fighting each other. And then I was here, and the third party kind of. Slovak part of the nation joined with Hitler to survive. Later they joined Stalin. Later Stalin made the satellite states from both Czechia and Slovakia. Yeah, but why didn't they join back together? We sucked Germany's dick so good that they let us govern ourselves freely. But later on we started revolting, so Germany sent the army occupation here, and we really didn't like it. Yeah, but again, I'm trying to find out why didn't you get back together with Czechia as like one nation. Czechs and Slovaks speak the same language. Yeah, I know, for the most part at least. Have a similar culture, the same culture. You wouldn't tell them apart. Slovaks live east, Czechs live west. Yeah, but why are they different in different countries? Our languages actually have a lot of differences. Czech is the main language in history. My Slovak language was like a ghetto one or dialect. Oh, that's interesting. So that's why nowadays we can understand pretty much 100% Czech. That's nice. It's very interesting. But why did you never get together? What happened? Old Sticky bumped against my leg just now and she gave a bitch stare. She's the one that should be... You're the one that should be giving her the stare. Tell her that. They can only understand about 80% of Slovak. Okay, yeah, so your language, like the Slovak language, is essentially a dialect. A Czech dialect. I see. I'm overloaded. When did that happen? Oh, I need to sell the Bailiff's Mace, I think. Get rid of this, and we're good. Yeah, let's go to the monastery and try to buy that. Thank you, Ebes. And sleep as well. Oh my god, I cannot sleep. If I sleep, I miss time. Okay, our Czechs, the Bohemians, and the Slovaks, the Moravians, I don't really know. That's a good question. Czechoslovakia almost stayed together. People just, for some random reason, started voting to split countries in 1990. That's not what I'm curious about. What is the reason between the voting, you know, when they voted to split the countries in two? Slovak language sounds like old people's version of Czech. Yeah, that's probably because it is what do you call it? It is a dialect, and sometimes the dialects are being kept the same, while like the main languages sometimes just kind of evolve. For example, a lot of American Greeks speak Greek, but they speak sometimes, well, half of the Greek that they speak is like Englishized Greek words, or I guess Greekized English words, kind of like that. But a lot of words that they use are like very old Greek that nobody uses in Greece nowadays. Because that has preserved because they moved there and they don't have like, I don't know, like they're not keeping in touch with the mainland. So they have basically formed a dialect out of a mix of Englishized Greek words and very old Greek words that nobody uses anymore. So maybe it's because of that. Maybe it's like that. We just wanted to be separated because we liked Russia a little bit more than we liked the West, and they liked the West a little bit more. Oh, okay. So my assumption is correct. That's why it's like some like the Russians more, some like the Western Europe more. I see. Who farted? Steffi, is that you? Well, come on in, Steffi. And the separation was freely decided by every person in both countries. No war, just vote. That is really nice. That is great, man. That is really nice to hear. Like, finally a separation that happened that didn't have any bloodshed. Oh, dude, he needs sleep. Okay, we need to sleep. Nothing, let me sleep. Just for a little bit. Yeah, if you read medieval Czech, it sounds more like Slovak. It's probably like that. I see. Some of them like evolved, modernized it a little bit, and like others didn't. Okay, 51. That's good enough. I had like 5 Cypriot classmates in college, and for all I could tell, they were speaking Chinese. Yes. if the Cypriots know like the Greek words sometimes as well, but the Cypriot Greek is legitimately, I cannot understand what they're saying sometimes, the Cypriots. I really don't. When I was a kid, I was going to a camp every summer. And in the camp, there were also like a summer camp, right? And there were Cypriots in that summer camp as well. Dude, when I heard them talk to each other, I could not understand what they were saying whatsoever. Nothing. Like when they were talking to me, I could like understand, I will say 60% of what they were saying, right? But I could not understand anything that they were saying when they were talking to each other. It is actually really interesting. Hey, what is up, Steffi? Welcome on in. The Czech side was always ahead, and we felt very bad for them carrying us all the time and spent a lot of resources on us, so we thought that they and us will better separated. Oh, that's really nice. So you took the fall because you didn't want to hold them back? So you were like that one ex that actually does believe that she's holding you back, and she's like, you know what? You deserve better. I think we need to go our separate ways. Something like that. German, no. German, who, me? No, I'm Greek. The Czech language was under strong German influence, also Czech culture, hence the differences. I see. It's basically, who did you want to side with? And after the German influences, there were like the Western European influences. And then the Russian influences stayed on the other side. So, you know, hence the divorce. It worked. Czechia is rich and modern now. Well, I don't know about rich. It's better than Greece, but I don't know about rich specifically. Modern, some parts of Czechia, from what I understand, it's very modern. Other parts not. They're really big on specific websites, I'll tell you that. Kinda, we knew that we and they can do better separated, but in essence, we, till this day, stay extremely close. That is really nice, and you don't have any beef, right? Prague is rich? Well, yeah, of course. Prague is rich, like one of the most beautiful cities in Europe. Of course that is rich. Okay, maybe that herbalist is the guy that will give me the thing. So you don't have any beef between you, there are no problems, like nothing, right? I worked in Prague, research facilities are top, almost on par with Norway. Now, I know that Norway is incredible. But, and I do know that Prague is very, very rich. But that's just Prague. It's like saying that Greece is doing well because Athens, there's a lot of money in Athens, which is not the case, by the way, and the infrastructure is shit in Athens. But if that was to be true, everywhere else you go in Greece, it's a shithole. So, I wouldn't say Greece is good. Wait, where's the herbalist? Did he leave? Oh, he's here. What am I doing? Dude, I'm going insane. Maybe it's just Prague? I don't know. I know that Prague is good for sure. I don't know about other cities, though. Zero beef only, but I'm saying that from the perspective of, like, my perspective, like Greek. The Athens, some people like when they come here and they're like, oh, I can live here. Yeah, go live in a village. Like, Greece is great to live in. Sure, go live in a village that has, like, no hospital. And then you have to get a helicopter to get to the nearest hospital when, like, you're dying. Yeah, that's great. Like, go to live in a village when there's no internet, maybe. Or, like, not fiber internet for sure, but maybe not even internet sometimes. Or, like, a village that doesn't have a school open. So, zero beef with during hockey, the beef gets extreme. Well, yeah, that's neighbor slander. That's, like, that's fine. But if one team gets knocked out, we switch to cheer for the other side. It's always a team or our team. That's really sweet, though. That is very wholesome. That is great. Having neighbors that you actually like and they like you back and you cheer for them. That is great. Greece has never had that. We don't have those neighbors. We don't have neighbors like that. low-key, there has been like a bromance or like a cismance, I guess. Because in Greek, at least, those countries are both female. And the word country is female as well. But there has been like a yaoi situation. No, a yaoi situation between Greece and Bulgaria. Like these past few years were actually pretty good with each other. Like kind of friendly. Like low-key, you know, flirting. But with every other neighbor that we have besides Italy, our long-lasting relationship, everybody else doesn't like us and we don't like them. Which is very annoying. Where is the damn herbalist? Is he down there? Dude, I'm losing my mind. Am I insane? Is he inside the locked door? Why would he be? There is Prague, Brno, Ostava, and Bratislava. Oh yeah. Well, I know those because of football. I know those from football. The first two, Brno is okay, the other two not great. Oh no, Ostava is not well. That sucks. I remember 20 years ago, there was really animosity between Athens and Saloniki. Oh, it was not real. It was never real, man. Come on. That's just stupid. Like, that's within Greece. Those are like... There has always been... Do you know where the animosity between the north and the south comes? It is from when the king... From Konstantinos and Venizelos. The northern was with Venizelos and the north was with Venizelos and the south was with Konstantinos, I'm pretty sure. Or it was the other way around. One of the two. I don't remember right now. My brain is too fried to recall. But to recall accurately. But that's where the divide came from. That's where it originated. Political divide during a time when... Okay, I think I know. When Greece was like divided in two fundamentally different forms of government. But mostly because of sports. No, it's not because of sports. Like, it comes from that. That is where the beef originates from. But it is not, like, real. It's kind of like... like, you know, hey, you call that souvlaki? No, that's kalamaki. Ha, ha, ha. You're idiots. Ha, ha, ha. You're Bulgarians, you're this, you're that. Like, it's just bullshit. It's just... Like, we are brothers at the end of the day. Like, we have beef with our... I have beef with my neighbor. Like, everybody has beef with everybody in Greece, but it's not a big deal, really. Like, Athenians have beef with the you know, the Piraeus, right? Because of teams, but that's not actually true. It is, but only for a few idiots. And also Slovakia doesn't speak Czech properly. Oh, yeah. Like, everybody speaks proper Czech in Slovakia, but in Czechia, like the Czech Republic, we call it Czechia in Greece, Czechia. Which I think it's the name that they want to be called. But anyway. I'm pretty sure that, like you said, that 80% of them, like they speak 80% of Slovak, because that's old and they kind of understand, but not everything, right? We've always been close with Serbia, but neighbor is stretching it. No, I'm not talking about Serbia. Did I talk about Serbia? No, but Serbia is not a neighbor. I talk about Bulgaria, not Serbia. I said Bulgaria, didn't I? Did I say Serbia instead of Bulgaria? I might have. Sorry, I'm dumb if I said that, yeah. I was talking about Bulgaria. Like, there's been an ongoing bromance with Bulgaria, but we don't really like anybody else other than maybe Bulgaria. And I'm pretty sure that the only reason why we like Bulgaria is because they don't make more money than us, but in a couple of years, or maybe in 1 year, maybe next year, they will be making more money than us. And they have better infrastructure, and they have better everything. So, you know, Bulgaria is already better than Greece, but don't tell that to everybody else, because they're gonna hate Bulgaria too. Because that's like the only reason why they would like it. I don't know. Nah. There are legitimate reasons why people like Bulgaria. Like, more than like our other neighbors, historically, unfortunately. Like, at the end of the day, it's all bullshit, but oh, wait, the herbalist is here. He moved, I think. Wait, is this guy an herbalist?
Hi. Please.
Isn't Nicodemus the herbalist? Yes, he is, but he's fake. Wait. It says that there's a human here. But oh, it's the bench? Is it the bench? Dude, I don't understand. I don't get this game. I don't know. I don't understand. Let me see. What do we have here? Basically, only the west part of my country, where capital Bratislava and where it's very modern. Most of the country is a shithole, but very pretty. It's a very pretty shithole. That is Greece to a T as well. Different kind of beauty, but yeah, a shithole, but a pretty shithole. I was in Athens only once to see Severed Hioms. I don't know who that is. Concert, sorry. I like the islands a lot more. Well, yeah, Athens is a city, and not a beautiful city at that. Athens has beautiful parts. The Athens metropolitan area can be very beautiful. Like if you go to northern Athens or southern Athens, or some parts of the West Athens, but that's the metropolitan area. The main Athens city itself has very few extremely beautiful parts. Like half of it is very beautiful, and half of it is like, I don't know, like a rundown shithole full of graffiti, piss smelling walls and everything like that. So half of it is really nice and well preserved. Half of it, if you set foot in it 11 o'clock or after sundown, you're getting robbed or killed, or I don't know, like have like a meth head like do this in your like face in order to give him money. It's like the polar opposite. It's very sad, actually, quite sad. But they're trying to make it better, but it will never be better. That's what I think. They got to do very drastic things in order to make it better, and they're never going to do that. Because who's going to get the political cost? Nobody. Basically, only the West part. Okay, where I read that. But Athens can be really beautiful and at the same time a shithole. The islands, well, nowadays, nobody can afford to visit the islands. No Greek people, at least. Americans and Israelis and English people and Germans and French people, like everybody else is enjoying our islands. Chinese people as well. Greek people, no. They're too expensive. Like nowadays, you cannot really go to any island. So we're going to Italy or to other places. Not in Greece, though. I was at the beach chilling on Kalymnos in 2009. Nice. You cannot afford Kalymnos now if you are on a Greek salary. Or Os? Oh, you mean Kos, probably. Kos. And I was impressed by how friendly everyone is and zero crime rate. Yeah, in small villages. Oh, the zero crime rate? The Greek people in the villages don't really do crime because everybody knows everyone. But since they made camps, like the, what do you call it? The camps, I think? The migrant camps. There has been an uptick in criminal activities in the, what do you call them? In the islands that have the camps. Like, I know that sounds bad, but sadly, it is what it is. That is what's been happening. And that's why they don't like that. They don't like that happening. They've been doing a lot of, you know, like going to the, like marches and stuff like that. And some islands have at least improved the circumstances, but yeah. But yeah, a lot of islands have a very low crime rate because everybody knows everyone. So if you do something, everybody will know. So there is no, they're very small communities, small and tight-knit communities, which is nice. It has its goods, it has its pros, and it has its cons. If you ask me, I don't know if I love the pros, but the cons are also... I don't know if I love the cons, but the pros are good. I don't know. I cannot decide, to be honest with you. I would like to be somewhere in between. I remember. Oh no, wait, not that. Well, at that time, all we heard was we traveled to Salonika. Was you have the refs paid off? Oh yeah, definitely. Like if we're talking about specifically like fan culture, yeah. 20, not only 20 years ago, like basically before PAOK got that championship, they had been saying it forever. And they were not wrong. Because the biggest pockets in Greece were Panathinaikos until 2008. Until, you know, we got rid of, in quotation marks, the best owner that we've ever had. And decided to basically gamble. And we didn't do good. But anyway, and then up until that point, it was Panathinaikos, and after that, it was Olympiacos. So yeah, I cannot really blame them. That's how things work in Greece. Don't you guys have a massive fortified Metaxas line between you and Bulgarian? Metaxas? There's something like that? I don't know that, no. Underground bunkers in the mountains? I don't know, maybe back from the Balkan Wars, but nobody really cares about that now. Like, we actually like Bulgaria a lot. Like, we spend a lot of our time and money there as well, especially the northern people. Like, sometimes people legitimately go through the border to do groceries, like up there in northern Greece. It'd be that in like Skopje, Northern Macedonia, we'll call it what you will, or in like Bulgaria. Like, they just go to different countries to do groceries because they're too expensive in Greece, which is insane. But I think Slendy is doing like something similar. He said that you can actually go to the neighboring country and do groceries, like in Slovakia, right? I've been to Sandoransky multiple times for cheap shopping, of course. Of Sandansky, not Sandoransky. That's a basketball player. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like something that has nothing to do with like the Greek markets, right? Like thousands of World War II concrete bunkers were barbed wire and so. Oh, like between Greece and Bulgaria? Maybe, I don't know. I've never been to the border between Greece and Bulgaria. I've been to the border in Greece and Turkey. Probably, like, there's a lot of things there too, but I don't know what is there in the border between Greece and Bulgaria. I know that we like Bulgarians. Again, there's a bromance going on. There's like a secret romance between Greece, not secret really, between Greece and Bulgaria for the last many years. Gonna skedaddle here in chat. Have a good one. Stay safe. Also hydrate. Have a good one, Ibs. Take care. Have a lovely, lovely night. Hey, Evia is an island, technically. True. But even Evia is safer than Athens. Like, the least safe cities in in Greece are the places where most people are, which is Athens and Thessaloniki, right? That's where the crime rate is the worst at. Like, the smaller the place, the more people know each other, the more chill people are with each other. And there are more consequences, the less the crime you have. The crime rate is down. The crime rate goes down. Global Adult Gaming Expo on Steam. What is that? Adult Gaming Expo. I don't like the sound of that. Is that the boomer? Like, what is that supposed to be? Am I supposed to feel good or bad about that? The Metaxas line built between 1934 and 1940. Yeah, when we were under military occupation. I know that, but that was in Bulgaria? Stopped the Germans for 14 long days in the Thracian invasion in 1941. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Thracia is just below Bulgaria. So that is where that would be. Something like that would be. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Well, there you go. I don't know the intricacies of how the Germans were stopped over there, to be honest with you. But, yeah. You're not here for a history lesson, let me tell you that. Hey, what is up, Whoop? Hello. It's in Bulgaria, close past the border. Okay, so it's past the border, okay. Many Greeks used to go there for shopping because of financial crisis. Then we were, actually richer. Richer? We were We thought we were richer. Yeah, we had a lot of bloat. Yep. We were not actually richer though. It was a ticking time bomb. One that we, of course, never really cared about. Because I have money now, I don't care about what's gonna happen tomorrow, right? Who cares? That is for economists. Consider. I don't care. I'm good. Okay, let me sleep here. I will sleep here with the sick.
Please, help me.
I'm not here to help you. I'm here to sleep. Where can I sleep? Oh, there we go. There's a bench. That's a pretty chill bench. Okay, then we're gonna eat and maybe go to war or something. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of Greek people went past the borders in Bulgaria and North Macedonia to do their groceries in northern Greece. A lot of people. Which makes a lot of sense. If you live there, it's actually very convenient. Like, half an hour drive is worth the money that you can save when your grocery is so expensive, as it can be in Greece sometimes. Henry, where I lay my head is home. Yeah, of Skalitz, exactly. Wherever I sleep, that's home. What, you want me to travel to Rate? To sleep? No, I'm not gonna do that.
What will happen to my family?
I don't care what will happen to your family, man. I really don't. Hey, man, I took care of one problem. Can you
to ask for
help?
Again?
Their lordship.
Sa-
I understand.
May the Lord good luck to you.
Yeah, we cannot do anything about this. Sorry. Okay, so we go like to war like this, and whatever happens, happens, okay? Because there's nothing we can do. Today is the day. I'm pretty sure today's 2-day bombardment is when we're finishing. Today marks day 2, right? But yeah, it's really nice to see that like Czechia and Slovakia are like very nice, very chill neighbors. That's not common at all. At all. Especially in Europe, where there's a lot of history and bad blood between everyone. I think I will go for the Shura ending New Game Plus, because I feel like I haven't had my fill with Sekiro yet. Also need for 100%, but of course you're gonna 100% it first. Of course. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. I was absolutely certain that you will enjoy it. Like there was like a close to 0% chance that you will not like Sekiro. I don't know why it took you so long to play it. I really don't know why you waited until now to play one of the best combat games.
Starting to get hungry.
And biggest skill issues for a lot of people in, like, I don't know, the history of gaming. Our languages are nearly the same. I think that helps. You're not Slendy. Yes, it is. Yeah, Slendy has explained that basically the Slovak language is kind of like an old... kind of like an old version of the Czech language, and the Czech... Like, everybody understands Czech in Slovakia, and Czechs understand, like, about 80% of what Slovaks say. Because it is a little bit different. It's like a dialect, kind of. Which, again, is really cool. The fact that you can communicate and understand each other, and also the fact that you don't have beef. Neighbors have beef. There is always bad blood between them. So the fact that there is no bad blood between you, and the fact that you even voted for schism, or like the separation, that is really cool. I like that. Big fan of voting and making changes through that. I don't know, I just haven't felt like playing it, but now I have been playing a lot of Metroidvania lately, so I need to switch a bit. Nice. Hope you're enjoying it, man. Which I think you are. I believe you are. Okay, one thing. I need to take a piss. I'll be right back. Okay, now that I think about it, is this long? Because if this is long, then maybe I save this for tomorrow. Because I'm thinking that if I do this today, and this is like a 2-hour long, like a 2-hour long, I don't know, gameplay session, let's say. I don't have the time for that today. So maybe if this is long, we save it for tomorrow when I'm gonna yap a lot like I always do. It's probably gonna take up all the time that we will have for tomorrow.
There was precious little in it, and we could have lost it.
That's how it goes.
Well, they're up to...
Because you...
Oh yeah, that's sad. That is my failure, by the way.
Is something the matter?
A few of them have taken to their heels.
If those were the best...
My fear exactly. Until Toth.
Of course, Sir Robot.
That's not necessary.
Oh, is that a quest? Wait a minute.
Farewell.
Oh, we gotta do that before we attack. Okay, that will definitely help. Okay, you know what? I will actually ask ChatGPT or like Google or whatever. Give me a second. Google will know. Google will know. What is the name of the quest? An oath is an oath. Wait. Let's see. Okay. 1 second. I also put without spoilers. 1 to 3 hours of my gameplay. Okay, so that means tomorrow. Okay, so we pick up things right here tomorrow, okay? Have a great day ahead of you. Eat well, sleep well. Take good care of yourselves. It was a nice talk today. We learned things, we educated ourselves, and we educated other people as well. I feel like everybody got educated and everybody educated a little bit on their culture, on their language, on everything else, history as well. But we'll do that tomorrow again. Until then, though, take good care of yourselves, boys. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you same time, same place, same stupid face tomorrow. Bye-bye.